Nah. I said, beware these dogs. I said, do not approach. Y'all didn't listen.
I told you. You heard me say it. You heard me say it. I slowed down so you can come and get some.
You can't beat us. We too fast. We too strong. He can't tackle us. He can't catch us. You might as well leave now. Get the hell out of Philly. They're scared of you, bro. They are scared of you. These dogs is growling now. And the last thing you want to be is that next meal.
Let's hunt. Let's go. Everybody, how we doing? It is a big-time game. Thomas, we were talking about this right beforehand, too. It just, the nerves, the excitement, the anxiety, every type of emotion. I didn't sleep well. I know you didn't either, but all things considered, how we doing?
I think we've talked about it during the wildcard pregame show that playoff games just feel completely different, right? A big Sunday nighter in week 8 or a big Thursday nighter in week 6, nothing compares to a wildcard playoff game. And yet here we are, the divisional round, Josh, and it feels 10x more important. Not just because we're one game away from the NFC Championship game, Josh, but as we'll start the show on, the loss last night by the number 1 seeded Detroit Lions has completely changed everything. Beat writers had hotels booked in downtown Detroit months ago or weeks ago, getting ready for this coming NFC Championship game. Yeah. And now a win today means it'll be at Lincoln Financial Field. The stakes could not be higher, Josh, and hence the nerves and the emotions are a lot higher than I expected.
We're absolutely feeling it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're already humming about 700 people combined, almost 200 likes. Drop a like. We appreciate you guys. Let us know thoughts, takeaways, everything else. About 10 minutes or so from kickoff. There's a little weather, inclement weather, some snow, rain mixture, possibility there. It's naturally cold, and we've talked about throughout the entire week on both of our shows about how that affects, both teams, but certainly Matthew Stafford, his record in the cold, playing against those teams. We'll get into some of the other, main topics with the inactives, but ultimately, Nick Sirianni said beforehand, I think Mike Garafolo was the one who reported, is like, look, the weather only affects, or the weather is an advantage to the team that takes advantage of it. So it's like, don't turn the football over, play physical, and they can do that. Now, Philly's built that way, but do you see it going in the Eagles' favor? You getting a little bit more concerned at all? You still on the same stance we were back whenever we recorded last time?
I feel still very confident. I think the weather does help Philadelphia. I think that the question will be how the Rams defense has adjusted for Saquon Barkley. That first time around, Saquon had 314 yards from scrimmage, 255 on the ground, $172 and 4 carries. I mean, he was going absolutely nuts, and that was in a dome in perfect weather conditions on a nice clean turf, and he went crazy. The question today is going to be how fast can Philadelphia start, and do the Rams have an answer on defense? And if their answer, Josh, is to load that box, can Jalen Hurts get enough time and be decisive with the football enough to find A.J. Brown in those one-on-one opportunities, because they're going to be there, especially if they try to load up the box and stop Saquon Barkley.
And that's the big question. Can Jalen Hurts have that type of game? If it's required, but can he have that type of game? We believe it, certainly, but we've seen, and everybody has as well, national media pundits, critics, whatever you want to call them, and going, nah, if the Eagles have to go that route, then that's going to be a concern. They might not be able to do it. It'd be a little bit strange. Obviously, Joey says the link is rocking when it's freezing out here. That is also true. The cold weather is getting the amplified for the fans. Jared Verse, a little bit of bulletin board material, or maybe I should say billboard material, because they put that up there, the link beforehand. But saying he hates Philly fans. They're confident. The Rams bunch, understandably so. You beat Minnesota 27-9. We did bring up this topic on Wednesday, and I was like, hey, I'm just going to say, I don't know for sure, but is the NFC North just a little bit inflated? And I don't know. I mean, Detroit loses that game. Green Bay, you blow them out. Now we have the Rams who blew out the Minnesota Vikings. Regardless, it doesn't matter because LA's got some momentum. They had the sacks, the pressures. They probably are coming in believing it. But the great equalizer, you talked about this on your game preview as well, is Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, the offensive line, what they can do against this Rams pressure front. Do you expect that they get to Jalen, though, or do you think this O-line holds up?
I think all playoff games, Josh, are about how you take a punch at the very beginning. And we saw this especially in the NFC games the past couple of weeks, right? Rams massive sucker punch to the Minnesota Vikings. They staggered back and couldn't recover. Those 9 sacks were critical to them getting a lead. Matt Stafford didn't throw for 200 yards in that game. It was not a massive Puka Nacua sort of performance. It was a lot of defense, a lot of sacks in that Jared Verse scoop and score for a touchdown. And the same thing happened last night against the Commanders and Lions. Commanders came out punching, Josh, and the Lions were a little taken aback. You could tell as soon as the Commanders took that lead, it was like, whoa, we're in a much different dogfight than we thought. The team that starts faster today, Josh, I think is going to have a much, obviously, higher chance to win. And if it's Philadelphia, as we saw last week on the opening play, turnover, quick touchdown to Dotson, you can just slow down these edge rushers and force them to have to just worry about the run. The Eagles are going to try to establish the run early, but if they go up 7-0, 10-0, 10-3, 14-7, they can then really get these pass rushers to slow down because they're going to worry about Saquon Barkley running 23 miles per hour right past them through the massive A, B, or C gap around the edge.
And it's definitely a great point you bring up, Thomas, because I've seen so many, I'm sure you have as well, but the comment section is like, just take care of the football, like you're mentioning, the turnover game, because then it begins to escalate. And there's very few times, every once in a while, but there's very few times, especially in a playoff game, where you lose the turnover battle, yet you win the game. So the Eagles have been really good at that. The Rams have also been very good at that recently. So it's going to be a very big question mark. You know, can Matthew Stafford, when he does get pressured, he does turn the football over? Do we see that? Do the Eagles get some sacks? It feels like you believe that, and we're going to go to some of the underdog picks and plays. If you've not already, make sure to scan the QR code. Use code Philly Special. Get you $1,000 in bonus cash with underdog. And Thomas, I got the plays up there for you. It's almost a 12x multiplier. Like I said, Stafford and the sacks, but walk us through all the picks there.
Yeah, the hardest one here is A.J. Brown and the amount of targets, right? 7.5 targets. And I expect him to be targeted a lot early, but we thought he was going to be targeted a lot in the wild card game. He only had 3 total targets for 1 catch. That's the tricky one here. But if they actually really commit to it and they throw a lot of quick slants, which I think they're going to have to against this defensive front, A.J. Brown, I think, can get 10, maybe 11 targets in this football game. I do think the under for Jalen Hurts' passing yards. I hope I am wrong, but Philadelphia has shown they can win with 150 yards passing from Jalen Hurts, 1 touchdown in the air, 1 touchdown via the brotherly shove, and everything's fine. I just don't know if you're going to need to throw that much in terms of down the football field for big chunk plays if Saquon is going crazy. I got Matthew Stafford taking more than 2 or higher than 2.5 sacks. He had 5 sacks when he played against Philadelphia this past week, or in week 12. Milton Williams and Nolan Smith going to be big major factors in this game, Josh. If Philadelphia gets the lead, we think they do, and Stafford has to throw in this weather, it's not full snow. It's rain, sleet mix. It's nasty out there. He's definitely going to take some sacks. And there's your rushing attempts higher than for 21.5 for Saquon Barkley. That one feels like an absolute given.
There we go. Yes, I do love the carries because I was talking about that earlier this week as well, and you had to get that one in. I've got a couple as well, and similarly, at least the line of thought there, but Milton Williams at least gets a sack here in the game. I think that Jalen Carter has been ridiculous. Obviously, we know that, but the double teams amount, the percentages there, and it's one-on-one with Milton. He got 2 sacks the last time they played LA. I think he's able to take advantage and at least get 1. Kenny Gainwell, I went with one of your favorite plays here. It's in the first half, 3.5 rushing yards. I mean, come on. It's like
sounds guaranteed.
1 carry, it feels like you should be able to make that happen. And then Matthew Stafford under 17.1 fantasy points. He's been terrible, as we talked about in the cold, especially you add weather, the element into it, also with the rain and snow. I mean,
like that.
At the end of the day, if he gets over that, I'll live with it. But there you go. Again, feel free to scan the QR code, everybody. Use code Philly Special. Get $2,000 in bonus cash. And speaking of, let me get to some of these super chats as well. Tyler with a 5 says, am I the only one that thinks we need to redo the hype video the way Shady was talking on Twitter about the Chiefs yesterday, or am I crazy?
We forget he's a Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs. He's loyal to Philly, but the fact that he is basically a 2-team person makes you rethink, maybe a different hype video there. No one worried about Brian Dawkins being a 2-team guy with the Denver Broncos doing a hype video back in 2017, but maybe I wouldn't mind it for a possible NFC Championship game hype video.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. That is absolutely for sure. Garrett with a 50 bomb, dropping 50 big ones before the game, a couple minutes before kickoff. Garrett, we appreciate that. So last night shows that we're only guaranteed, the next 60 minutes of football and to enjoy the season while it is here. Love your guys' work. Thank you for entertaining me these last few seasons with great Eagles content. Go Birds.
Go Birds. We appreciate that. Baby. And you are right. This could be the last Eagle game that you watch until September of, at least regular season, of 2025, which is crazy to think about. Let's hope that that's not the case, though, Josh. Let's hope that we are 4.5 hours away from saying the NFC Championship game will be in Philadelphia next week, and the Birds will host the Washington Commanders for a chance to go to the fourth Super Bowl of, the most recent, 23 plus years. It's just, let's hope that that's the case and that this is not the final Eagle game of the season.
I'm right there with you. And we can't confirm or deny yet, but Thomas and I may be there to bring the good luck because we were undefeated whenever we attend a game at the NFC Championship game. Cranky Cletus with a 5. Eagles 35-17. Let's go. He says, let's
Love
go
it.
Birds. Rocking the AJ
Love
jersey today. Feeling a big AJ game. Let's go. I hope that is the score prediction, 35-17. I had to rep the Nolan jersey, of course, because, it was his birthday yesterday. Feels like he could get a game here, especially with the Stafford pressures, the O-line there for LA. But 35-17, that feels better than my prediction. I will certainly say that. Are you sticking? I'll get to this next super chat here in a second, a couple minutes away. But are you sticking with your prediction before? I think you said 27-17?
I think it was. Yeah,
Okay.
I was leaning maybe 31-20. I just don't know if the team gets to 30 points today. Excuse me, Josh. It's going to be difficult. The real question will be, what does the Eagles defense do? And they hold the Rams to 17 points. Philadelphia wins this game, and probably pretty comfortably.
Okay, I like it. I'm still, I'll keep it with the original one. I said 23-17. It's a 6-point game. It's a little bit scary, I know, because it's one possession you get the score, but I'm going to stick to that. Either way, just get the dub. However it looks, I don't care. No one cares at this point. Like Jalen said many times, all that matters is winning. In the regular season, we can debate on how it looks, but in the playoffs, who really cares? Dino with a 50, another 50 bomb. Heck yes. Says, let's go, boys. We got this. Happy Birds. Happy Birds. Okay, Sunday, Jalen got us to a Super Bowl with his arm. Don't trip. We got this. Okay.
I agree. I'm with you.
I'm confident. I'm excited, but it's just like Thomas was saying earlier. We got to see. My anxiety will come down like several octaves if we can see like the first opening drive and go, okay, all right, we're good.
I
but
agree.
if we start seeing some stuff, I'm still gonna believe in our squad. It's just like, oh man, we're in for it. This is gonna be one of those nail biters. It's gonna go all game.
Could be.
10 from Tim's. Appreciate that. Says, was nervous, but seeing Jalen smile while leading the breakdown gave me all the confidence. That man doesn't ever smile.
It's true. It's very true. And I think last week he showed some good, he showed some bad, but he was really hot on that first drive deep inside the Packer territory and had a couple of nice drives. The Goedert one and the one following it that was 13 plays and they kicked a field goal were fantastic. If there was any sort of rust, there's no excuse for it this week. Jalen's got to be sharp. He's got to be smart with the football. He cannot throw for 250 yards and still win this game as long as he does not turn it over, Josh. That's a big factor, obviously, with the wet football conditions we're going to see.
Yep, absolutely. There's Andrew also getting to a couple other super chats. Says, go Birds, Eagles 32, Rams 12 with a Cooper DeJean pick.
I hope so.
We have you something like that. They're just getting better. Nate with a 5 says, but first, let's run it. Let's go. Let's just keep running the football. Thomas and I are both on that page, taking the Saquon over carries, taking the Kenny Gainwell over carries. Thomas has, you got the under on Jalen passing yards. Like, look, maybe I'm dead wrong, but if Jalen hits the under on that has to mean an Eagles win. Like, that has to mean you've leaned on the ground game. You didn't need to throw the football. So
let's hope so.
Hopefully we get that. Naeem with the 2 also, and very close score prediction, but 30-13. Go Birds.
It's a big one. I hope so. They're giving us the Snow Bowl highlights with Shady McCoy. They had given us a lot of hints, at least the weather people, that it would be up to 5 inches of snow. It has not officially started snowing yet, Josh. They just gave us a look at the temperatures. It's 33 degrees in South Philadelphia right now. It feels like 26. The wind is the main factor early here. It's constant 9 miles per hour. It gusts up to 20. And so will it get cold enough in the second half to start seeing snow fall down? Will the snow stick? Those are all question marks. The big factor besides the cold, Josh, is definitely the wind. And if it becomes a defensive battle, these field goals are going to be very critical to watch.
Yeah, that's a fantastic point. We've mentioned it a couple of different times. Josh Carty has not been great in outdoors games. And then, of course, we all know Jake Elliott here. So, crucial points, playoffs, minimize possessions. You got to capitalize. You got to get points whenever you can. It'll be crucial. I mean, heck, you could look at the end of this thing and say, hey, one missed field goal is the difference maker. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a bigger spread, bigger margin. But, both teams probably not the most ideal situation when they look at their kicking games and look at how the kickers have performed lately. Jake he was perfect on his field goals, but he missed the extra point. So we'll see. I mean, Maybe you play more aggressive. If you get in that in-between state, you think they just go for it on fourth down and the wind, the cold, everything else in play?
Yeah, it all depends on where they're at in the field. But we saw what happened last night, Josh. The Washington Commanders were pedal to the metal the entire time. They were going to go for it, whether it was 4th and 4, 4th and 2. They hit on a bunch of them, and maybe Nick Sirianni does the same here. We're about to kick it off, though. We're like ready to rock here, Josh.
Let's
NFC
go,
Divisional
baby.
Round. Here we go.
We got almost 2,000 people already. Hit that like button, almost up to 500 as well. A couple quick super chats also as we're getting there. Derilli with the 2. In Hurts we trust, baby. Let's get this done. Drew with the 5. I'm sorry, the 10. Let's go. It says we are good. Just got to beat Commanders to go to the Super Bowl. Be with you guys all the way. Yeah, let's take care of business first. But there's exciting elements possibly. Johnny with the 5. Lastly here, 45-16 Birds. AJ first touchdown.
All right.
Okay. Come
Here
on,
we go.
baby.
Birds will be receiving the football. Rams have deferred to the second half, and here comes the kickoff for round 2, the NFC playoffs. It's underway as we have a Kenny Gainwell and Isaiah Rodgers return possible. Rodgers from the 5. Rodgers 20, 25, and slides down. There's your first look at the weather conditions. That was taking the carpet out from underneath them, and the Eagles will start with the football on offense at the 21-yard line. Jalen Hurts trots out onto the field. Green jerseys, white pants, exactly the same that we saw last week. And this offense that's been underneath the microscope the past couple of weeks, Josh. We'll get the first crack at it today. Backed up a little bit here at about the 21-yard line. Here we go.
There we go. Keep an eye on the footing. Dino with a 10. Let's effing go. Cheers. Hannah, touchdown versus field goals given win conditions. Issue was for the Texans, so that's also a fair point.
Birds open up under center. Single back here for the first snap of the game. Saquon Barkley set behind Jalen Hurts. Johnny Wilson in motion now. It's kind of an offset tight end. They will throw on first down. Rolling Hurts to the left. Fires left side. Cut. Dallas Goedert. There's a first down. A little more. That'll be a gain of 15. And Hurts starts 1 for 1. And there is number 88. Big factor last week, Josh. First play today goes for 15.
I love it. There you go. The most successful play in the NFL is a play action on 1st and 10. And why not? You just line up. They expect to go and sell out for Saquon. Get Dallas Goedert involved. Move the chains.
All about getting the first down for this Philadelphia offense. That didn't take very long. A lot of scrutiny on Kellen Moore this week. Took a bunch of interviews, including one with the Dallas Cowboys on Friday morning. Another interview with the Saints yesterday. We'll see what he has. Scripted up the first 15 plays. Ball at the 40-yard line. Hurts in the gun. Saquon to his left. Jahan Dotson slot to the near side. Hurts will throw again. Looks left. Throws left. Caught. And that is DeVonta Smith for a short gain of about 5. You remember back in Week 12, Josh, DeVonta Smith did not play with a hamstring injury. He is back for this one and gets the second catch of the day by the Bird offense for a gain of 5.
Love it. Keep rolling with that one. I'm going to get the super chat here, and then give me a play clock whenever you get a chance. 5 from Canucks Briggs. Hope they can be more consistent, especially the run game. It's been kind of soft. Hope to see their fire today.
Play clock at 20, 19, 18, 13:42 to go here from the Bird 45. They're driving. Hurts takes the snap, turn, gives Saquon left side, tries to bounce it out, cuts up the field, and he's going to be about 2 yards short on 2nd and 5. It'll be 3rd down and 2 as the play clock gets started again here, Josh. We sync up 38-37, and now I'm getting the Braden Fisk, Bobby Brown, who does play today in terms of the Ram defensive line.
We should be good.
All right, here's your first 3rd down. They went the little pop huddle now, and they hurry to the line. 3rd and 1 from the Bird 49. Hurts to take the snap, turn, give Barkley up the middle, and he's going to be real close. I think he has it based on where the ref is running in, and that will be an Eagle first down.
Okay.
So they complete the first 3rd down of the day. That gets the ball across midfield to the Ram 49, and so far so good on this opening drive, Josh.
Keep moving the football there. We lean on the passing game early. You could definitely tell, though, we will say that. The Rams stacked the box in the first matchup. Not as much, but they're trying to make a focus to shut down Saquon, no doubt.
12:45 to go here, opening drive. Philadelphia moving from our left to right. Jalen Hurts barks out commands to his offensive line at the 49-yard line for L.A. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his right. He's going to throw for the 3rd time on this opening drive all day. Now bails out of the pocket underneath. Caught Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be spun down at the 45-yard line by Rosenbaum. There's another gain of 5, and Hurts just started a very quick, Josh, 3 for 3.
You know, that's a really positive sign there because, like you said, he's looking downfield, check down to Saquon Barkley. He has not taken that throw. I know it's been some of Kenny Pickett in action, but not taking that little check down to Saquon. They're going to give that most of the time. You can take 5 or 6 yards like he did there.
Officially 6 there on first down, so 2nd and 4. Here's a first down run. Saquon Barkley. No, Hurts is going to keep it. Hurts to the right side to the 40. He spins out of one tackle.
Go, baby, go.
To the 30.
Go.
There goes Jalen Hurts to 20,
Yes.
15, 10.
Yes.
Touchdown
Go.
Philadelphia at 6-0 Birds on the opening drive.
Jalen Hurts, QB1, baby. Who had him down for 40-plus? Touchdown. Oh, my gosh.
A 6-play, 74-yard drive. It only took 3.5 minutes. This one, a 48-yard quarterback run on the right side, Josh. And this is the perfect start Eagle fans were hoping for. Right behind big Jordan Mailata.
Yes, we said it there, too. Missed tackles is what killed LA in the first game. You see it there on the opening drive. Long way to go, but the Eagles' focus, that's exactly the start that you want.
All right, here comes the all-important extra point. We saw this kind of rear its ugly head early in that Texan game when Kaimi Fairbairn missed an extra point. Jake Elliott's first attempt is going to be no good. He missed it.
Missed it.
Well, 6-0. Not exactly the perfect start. It's about a 99% perfect, Josh. Jake Elliott, though, that went wide left. That wasn't close.
He missed it like last week. He hooked it. He had the two-way miss last week. He hooked his extra point. Then he was veering right, but he was able to make those field goals. Well, I'm telling you, it may not, hopefully, it may not hurt us in this game, but at some point, I'm getting concerned with the way, because it's not even a consecutive, like, oh, hey, he missed it right. It's like, here's left. He's missed it right on the past couple of times. Oh, boy. All right. Hey, let's play the song, though, right? It's still positive.
Play it.
Emotions are super high, understandably so. But the Eagles got the lead. Would have been nice to say 7-0, but, oh, what a start. Jalen for 44?
We'll take it.
44 yards? Are you serious?
We'll take it. Come on, baby. We will take it. Oh, that's going to calm down the nerves. That's for sure.
Just a bit.
Was a quick, decisive opening drive, Josh. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. We got Momoy, I believe how to say that, with the 5. It says character holding their head in their hands saying you're... Oh, sorry. I guess that was a sticker. I can't see it unless it's on my stream, and I guess I didn't see it earlier. I was like, what in the world? Okay, well, sorry. Thanks for the 5. Appreciate the support. Wasn't actually a comment. Deep Crow, how about this one with a 2? Says, BSAC, there's another one. Wilbur, 48 yards of the house. Okay, well, there's partially, but then there's also...
There you go.
48.
Oh, Missy Elliott calls are starting to happen here. I mean, he missed an extra point last week.
A lot of it.
Didn't matter for Philadelphia. Josh, this is the start that we talked about in pregame, right? Philadelphia, when they get a lead in this entire 2024 season, they just seem to settle. And this happens for a lot of football teams. The pressure becomes just a little bit less. It gets a little less thick inside that stadium in terms of the atmosphere, and the crowd now rallies behind them. This opening Ram possession is going to be very eye-opening to see just what Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, and the Rams have cooked up now in a much bigger hole, needing to make sure they don't fall behind big time, or else it's going to be a long day trying to stop Saquon Barkley from getting past 150 yards.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly the opening drive that you want to see, minus, obviously, the extra point. Yeah, I would love to see the close-up and the slow-mo, and I'm not trying to, give Jake a free pass because he's missed several with good conditions and everything. It was kind of strange the way he followed through on that football. It's almost like he may have slipped or something and then just completely directed the ball to the left. But
it's possible.
Either way, it's not good enough. Tyler with a 5, though, says this guy, Elliott, I'm paraphrasing a bit, this guy, Elliott, made a 60-yarder in the rain last year against Bills. What happened to him?
Not the same guy. As he has kicked this one away. Angled to the right and very returnable. This one's short, cut at the 12-yard line by Whittington, and then hit down immediately. Good tackle there, but not until he got across the 30 to the 33, and that will trot Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Ram offense, Josh. 5-1 as a starter in L.A. in the postseason. 4 of those wins came during the Super Bowl run, 1-1 since. Again, opening drive here, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, and obviously the running ability with Kyron Williams to keep an eye on here for this Ram offense.
There we go. Let's see, the super chat quickly from Hannah with a 2 says, what did I say about it and the wind? Yes, he'll settle in. Hopefully so. Come on, D.
Oren Burks, one of the starting linebackers. Here's a first down play action pass from Matthew Stafford. Steps up in a very clean pocket. Now fires across the middle. Oh, nearly picked. Oh, Darius Slay was looking for a house. Oh, he nearly jumped in front of that one. That would have not been the perfect start for the Rams. He might have taken that 1 for 6. That was really close.
Oh, yes, you called it there, Thomas. I mean, he is reading this all the way. We know that Puka had, 9 catches in the first matchup, so they're going to be keying on that for sure. What a break on the football. Slay.
Jeez,
oh, it's right there in the hands. You talk about Q not having hands, but, man, that is a complete game changer.
2nd and 10 from the Ram 33. Here's a run to Kyren Williams at the middle, tackled very quickly. Jordan Davis in the mix here. That'll be a good for about 2, and a very quick 3rd down and 8 coming up here for Matthew Stafford and the Ram offense. For those wondering, no snow yet. It actually stopped raining about 5 minutes before kickoff as it rained all pregame. We're going to wait for more chances of snow flurries later on in this football game, but not the snow globe they were calling this potentially to be on camera about 2 hours ago when they were getting ready for pregame. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Officially, the opening 3rd down for the LA Rams, moving right to left. White jerseys, blue pants. Stafford in the gun with 11:09 to go here in the first quarter. Birds up 6-0. Stafford stamps his foot, takes the snap. 4-man bird pressure. Looks right, fires right. That's going to be caught. Looks like a first down. Birds think he dropped it. It's Tyler Higbee at the line to gain, and they say incomplete.
No.
Catch it.
They'll review it, I'm sure, but
Higbee thinks he caught it. The Birds don't. Let's see the replay here, and that is...
Oh, he caught it.
I think he caught it. Yeah, I think he definitely caught that. Let's see the backside angle. That's a good one. That's definitely a catch. That's a first down. Yeah, they should challenge that. New York will be able to very quickly overturn that. For sure caught it. Yep, and there is the challenge flag from Sean McVay, and that will be a first down catch, 4th and 7, good for about 9, and move the change for the LA Rams.
Ah, man, that would have been big time. Yeah, that's pretty obvious there. We get both hands under. Good catch attempt. Man, you had a chance, though, before. Dino with a 50 more. Jeez, bro, we appreciate the support. It says, what did they want? Jalen didn't throw a lot. Jalen doesn't know how to make decisions. Well, what's about to start now, fools? Because this team is them. So
Jalen said it during his first press conference this week. He really only stat he cares about is winning, and whether he has got to run for 45 yards for a touchdown, throw for 45 yards for a touchdown, whatever it takes as we go to commercial break here. But 6-0 Philadelphia. That is about as good of a start as we could hope for.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Oren Burks was your starting linebacker there, Josh. With people wondering if Jeremiah Trotter Jr. was going to start. I thought for sure there was a very good chance, but not necessarily the case, and it will be Oren Burks at least for the start of this game.
Yeah, a little bit surprising, but, should hopefully be okay. You'd imagine we're going to see a lot of, what we saw, or at least attempts of what we saw that last play of trying to throw to Tyler Higbee, take advantage of the matchup there. So definitely something to watch. By the way, we are approaching 3,000 viewers already, so drop a like if you've not already. Make sure to sub to the channels. We'll see what they're going to say here in a second. Zach Berman was reporting that they showed Jared Verse's comments on the big screen and then panned over to him on the sidelines, which got Philly fans fired up. So I love that.
There you go. That is not a bad idea. Use the fuel. Absolutely use the fuel. Oh, man. Still on commercial break. Still waiting to see if we're going to go ahead and overturn this catch. I mentioned Higbee was the one who made the catch there, Josh. There was questions if he was going to play in this game early in the week. Obviously left that wild card win in technically Arizona with a chest contusion. He was coughing up blood on the sideline. They took him to a local hospital, checked out, and cleared him basically the next day. And Sean McVay told reporters he was going to play. It was never really a question this week. Higbee was a big factor on that Rams opening drive to kind of get things going last week against the Vikings, and seems like he's going to be another big factor with the first catch of the day of Matthew Stafford. I can't help but think what the link looks like if Darius Slay catches that pick right into his hands and it's a pick six or even just an interception and get the ball back to the Eagle offense.
He had
gracious.
Right, he had momentum like crazy there. So I don't know that he's getting caught. You're right. If he makes that interception, I think he's going back for 6.
We'll see if Stafford can give us another one. That would be nice. He definitely can. As they bring us back from commercial break, giving us a nice picture there of Lincoln Financial Field. Lots of Kelly Green out there today, and looks like they have confirmed the call as expected. So ball will go up at the Ram 45-yard line and a fresh set of downs for L.A. And this one was not really close, Josh. That was about as easy of a catch call as you could make it.
Yep, we figured. Here we go, D. This up.
All right, 1st and 10. Stafford under center. Kyren Williams, the lone setback. 10:51 to go in a moving clock in the first quarter. This will be a first down run to Williams, left side. Nice hole there. Makes 2-man miss. There goes Kyren Williams across the 40 into Eagle territory down to the 35. And that's a big hitter from Kyren Williams. Good for about 25 and a first down for the Ram offense.
Man, you talk about not having Nakobe Dean. Is that going to affect anything there? C.J. Garner-Johnson with an opportunity to make a tackle. He misses it. And Kyron Williams off to the race. It looks like both CJ and Oren Burks with attempts there and missed the tackle.
Yeah, Gardner Johnson had a real chance to make that only a 4-yard gain and wasn't able to stop it. All the way at the Eagle 35. That's a gain of 20 there on first down. Kyron Williams, the lone setback. They motion Puka Nacua across the formation. Under center is Stafford to play action and throw. Rolls right, pressure coming, now throws it into the dirt, and there's your man Nolan Smith with his first hurry of the day. He got Stafford on his back foot, and Stafford had to throw it away, 2nd and 10.
Nolan just closes so quickly. They're like, I think Stafford's thinking, oh, I got a little bit more time there, and nope, got to just throw it in the dirt.
Boy, during the introductions for the Bird defense, NBC showed Jeremiah Trotter Jr. as the starting linebacker, even though it has been Oren Burks. So still him out there right now. We'll see what happens if we get any Trotter Jr. action here in the divisional round. So we get a shot of Vic Fangio. 2nd down and 10. Stafford going to the gun. Williams to his right. 3 receivers, top of the formation. Jordan Whiting alone at the bottom. Stafford takes the snap. 4-man pressure coming. Looking right, throwing right. That's going to be caught right behind Cooper DeJean. And there is Puka Nacua for a big gainer down to the Bird 17.
Yeah, it's a good throw, good catch. The thing that I was watching on this play, though, and I know you don't want to give away a tell too quickly, but Oren Burks is leaning forward and gives away that he's going to blitz beforehand, and you see Stafford make the check for Kyron Williams to block and give him more time. Just don't want to give any extra tells for a guy like Stafford. He's going to take advantage of it.
Nolan Smith dropped in coverage on that play. Philadelphia did not get close to Matt Stafford. Rams offense heating up here in the Philadelphia cold. Ball at the 17-yard line, 7th play of the drive upcoming. Stafford under center, 3 receivers on the field. Kyron Williams, the lone setback, quick pass caught by Nacua and tackled quickly at the 15-yard line. Q had the first shot at him and looked like Reed Blankenship cleaned things up. Gain of about 4, 2nd down and 6.
Keep an eye on the tackles. We've seen a few missed tackles early. This is what the Rams are going to do. It's going to be a lot of quick completions. You can't let them break those tackles, get more yardage.
Into the red zone for the Ram offense on their opening drive to Philadelphia. Went right down the field. A 78-yard scoring drive and a mixed extra point. Got a 6-0. Stafford started this one hot, 3 for 5 for 29 yards. He'll take Vic's next snap from the gun on 2nd and 6. Looks left, throws left, incomplete. There's Quinyon Mitchell all over Puka Nacua. No flags. Got a little bit of early contact, and there's your first throw towards Q, and he handles it very well, 3rd and 6.
Big time play here. Come on. They're going to keep up a little bit closer because, like we said, they're going to be throwing it a lot quicker. There's no opportunity here to drop back in coverage, to play soft zone. You got to play up press. Good job for there.
Q was really close. I mean, any more early, and that would have been an interception. Stafford to go empty here on 3rd and 6. Philadelphia's got all their edge rushers on the football field right now, including Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, and Josh Sweat. 3 in the play clock. Stafford to throw. 4-man pressure. Steps up in a clean pocket. He's going to run. Long way to go to get it, and he will have the first down.
Golly.
Tackled by Quinyon Mitchell. Oh, they're actually marking him a yard short. I thought he had that, but maybe the knee came down early. It's going to be 4th down and about half a yard from the Philly 9-yard line. And they're obviously going for this. Stafford already receiving the call from Sean McVay.
That's surprising. Yeah, I really thought that he had it, but you're right. I think the knee did go down. Ooh, this could be huge here, man, if you could get a stop.
Boy, he showed us the replay down the line, and it is a lot closer than they spotted it. Let's just say that. 4th, and it's a full 1. Stafford under center, quick snap, turn, get Kyron Williams. First down, he got it, and a little more. Gain of about 3. He needed 1. It'll be 1st and goal from the Philly 6.
Man, that just looked too easy. It's almost like the Eagles weren't even prepared for them to snap it.
Simple drive here. That's 10 plays, 61 yards. Took so far 4 minutes and 7 seconds off the clock right now. Birds up 6-0. 7:44 to go here, first quarter, and the LA offense is having their way with the Bird defense right now. 1st and goal for Stafford. Williams is dangerous here, running the football inside the 10. He's the lone setback right now. Stafford alerts at the offensive line, looks to his 3 receivers on the right side of the formation. Stafford still waits, takes the snap, turn give Williams, going left side, and he's going to be hit and gang tackled by a lot of Philadelphia Eagles at the 2, for a gain of 2. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 4. Josh Sweat, the first man there.
Got to stay strong here in the goal line situation.
Packers had multiple red zone trips last week. They kicked a lot of field goals. Big factor in Philadelphia putting a pull away, especially later on in that game, and a chance here for one of the better red zone defenses to get off the football field with just 3 points surrendered in a 6-0 ball game. 2nd and goal, 6:47 to go here. Eagle crowd is very loud right now. Play clock winding down. We'll see if they have time here. 1 on the play clock. Zeros have hit, and they got it off. Now they're going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get a slant in front of Darius Slay. I thought for sure they were going to get a delay of game. Philadelphia smart to just keep running through the play, trying to get Robinson there. It'd be 3rd down and goal.
Man, that was really close. Yeah, I thought you the same thing. I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. But good play here by Slay, forcing the incompletion, get it in late. One thing to note, Q is apparently headed to the medical tent, so keep an eye on that.
Good. Great. We have not seen that. We've seen a lot of Slay go in the medical tent. Obviously, Isaiah Rodgers has got to fill in the other side. 3rd and goal now is the matter at hand. Rodgers is in on Robinson at the bottom of the formation. Ball on the 4-yard line. 5 on the play clock. Stafford into the gun. Higbee motions out left. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Looking left. Still looking. Fires. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Tyler Higbee. Right in front of Zack Baun and C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and we're an extra point away from being down 7-6.
Man, so close. I mean, Slay makes that interception. Like you said, it's completely different. C.J. in coverage there. Just run a little slant. Baun is close, but good throw there from Stafford. Actually, a little comeback there, and just not enough.
Good throw. Yeah, he's clearly in. That's a touchdown. And the Jake Elliott miss. Oh, boy. Definitely feeling the impact here. We'll see what the extra point does, though, for the L.A. Rams. Kicking will be hard on both sides here. And they barely get it off with 1 second left, and that kick is dead center. That'd be nice to have if you were a Philadelphia Eagle. And the Eagles trail 7-6. 6:32 to go here in the opening quarter, and a little bit of wind taken out of the Eagles Stadium, Josh. That opening drive was fantastic, and Stafford goes 11 plays, basically 68 yards, took over 7 minutes, and gets the Rams' first touchdown. Good start there for L.A.
Yep. It's all right. We're okay. L.A. did that in L.A. I mean, they did have a fumble, but if we remember, like in their opening drive, they were basically getting whatever they wanted until Kyren Williams fumbled the football. So make some adjustments. Fangio should be able to get this thing going.
It's like Quinn Mitchell being looked at for a shoulder injury, so we got to definitely keep an eye on that. That would be not good. Let's just say that. Let's hope that Q's shoulder is nothing serious and he can come back out. He has gone to the medical tent, though. He has not gone to the locker room yet as we're on commercial break. Whew.
Not the best of news. Oh, boy. I know. I mean, I think we were all prepared for some ups and downs, some ebbs and flows, and, an NFC football game, playoff football game, your divisional round. Usually you get to that point, but you also, there's just so many analyzing plays that happen or don't happen, and just going back to that Slay, if he makes that pick there, I mean, my gosh, this thing, you score, you kick the extra point, or who knows, maybe Sirianni says, no, we're just going to go for 2 already here, but 13-0, 14-0, whatever you're at, we're good, though.
Just hope that the Eagle defense doesn't turn out to be the problem today, right? We're all worried about the Eagle offense. Can they score? And they go right down the field, and then the Rams do the same thing. That red-hot Ram offense, Matt Stafford's career in the rain and snow being talked about on our shows, national media shows all throughout the week, and Stafford shut a lot of people up. After that really poor first throw to Darius Slay, he was red-hot and went right down the field.
Yeah. Got to change things here. Shout out to Driggs in the chat. What's up, man?
What up?
Hopefully your Cowboys continue their winning ways. Hannah with a 5 says, we are good. Defense is going to get a good talking to by BG Fangio about tackling, and they'll step up. I do think we'll make some adjustments. I think we'll be all right.
Magellan Secret says Fangio will adjust. Vic says Slay's playing amazing. He looked pretty hot so far in this game. But no Q on the other side against these corners. At least Isaiah Rodgers is familiar playing against Puka Nacua, because Slay went out the first 28 plays against the Rams in Week 12, and it was Isaiah Rodgers the rest of the way. So hopefully that gives him some familiarity with what the Ram receivers are going to do as we come back to the Lincoln Financial Field here, as we're still waiting for snow, as the Rams have kicked this one off and angled it to the side of Isaiah Rodgers, who will get another return from the 15, 10, 20, 25. This is actually Kenny Gainwell to the 30, and then gets across the 30 to the 33. Nice return there from Kenny G. And back out comes the Bird offense with 6:25 to go here in the opening quarter, trailing by 1 in a game both teams have scored a touchdown.
Let's go offense. Who knows? This might be one of those games. We talk about like the weather and all that other stuff that plays back. It might be one of those games where offense has to hold up its end of the bargain a little bit more so. The defense has done plenty time and time again. Not saying that they can't. It's super early, but I don't know. Maybe one of those times.
1st and 10 Philadelphia, second drive of the game for them on offense. Ball at the 32-yard line with Jalen in the gun. Saquon to his right. Motion DeVonta Smith across the formation. They're going to give to Saquon, trying to find some room on the left side, and didn't get a lot. Oh, he actually fell forward for a little extra there, so let's call that, 3 to be 2nd down and 7.
Okay. Getting a report on Stafford here.
Stafford and the hit from Quinyon Mitchell and the grimacing from Matt Stafford. He stayed in the game, but worth keeping an eye on here. Bird's quick to the line, though. Now they slowed things down, and Jalen barks out commands from the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6, Philadelphia down 7-6. 5:52 to go here, opening quarter of the NFC Divisional Round. Hurts in the gun, Saquon to his right. Hurts will throw again, looking across the middle, fires, and that's dropped. A.J. Brown. That was a little bit in front of him, and I think he's worried about taking a shot. But there's your first target for A.J. Brown. Cam Curl there might have laid a big hit on A.J. if he would have caught that pass.
Yeah, it would have been close, like you said, kind of hearing the footsteps, but it's an automatic first down if he's able to. We have seen him make that catch before. Down with a 5, a little bit of confidence. We'll calm down here. Says, we'll be okay, boys.
There you go.
We're okay.
3rd and 6. Philadelphia 1 for 1 on 3rd downs earlier. They're perfectly balanced. 4 passes, 4 runs in this first quarter. Barkley empties out. They're going to go with no running backs. Hurts is going to stagger his foot and throw. Pressure coming. He's going to get hit and sacked. And there's Braden Fisk and a little bit of Jared Verse, but that is all Braden Fisk there. And that is the first sack of the game. And Philadelphia, a very quick 3 and out.
Man, Jalen wanted to go.
As he gets off the field.
Yeah, wanted to go a different direction here. Looked like he had his first option taken away, so he's trying to buy a little bit more time. And then as the pockets collapsed, and he kind of just accepted the sack.
Boy, a lot of Eagle receivers all in the same area across the middle. They ran double slants on the opposite side and still sat Jahan Dotson right in the middle. Interesting route running there. Here's our first look at Braden Mann. We'll punt this one away. Looks like a pretty good one. Jeez, as he backpedals to receive it is the Ram returner from the 20. Breaks 2 tackles, still going, and then runs into his own man, and thankfully gets hit down across the 30. That could have been a lot more dangerous, as Philadelphia did not have good kick coverage there, and a good starting field position for Matthew Stafford, who, despite the report is coming back out, seems to be okay. We'll check on Q on the other side of this commercial break.
Well, thankfully his own player tackled him.
Yeah, literally ran right into them. Right into them.
I don't know how far he would have actually gotten if he hadn't have run into his own person. I know. I see the comments. People saying I'm stressed now. The anxiety's creeping up. I get it. I got it. Q is
Quinyon.
Okay, you might have seen this.
He's gonna say he's still in the tent, so it'll be Isaiah Rodgers. So they are still gonna work on Quinyon Mitchell, which is not
Eagles
good.
have released saying he's questionable to return. So that is their official statement right now.
Well, we will see.
And this is, I like I said, I get the understanding of some anxiety, some concern. This is who the Eagles team has been a lot, not every game, but a lot of okay, maybe you give up a score, you make some adjustments, you start making some stops, offense get going. There's still plenty of time, but yes, you talk about the playoffs and can't really play with your food. You got to capitalize on everything.
Very true. Oh, man, what does the Bird defense have as an adjustment? We've seen stuff like this, Josh, where especially in that early in the Rams game in Week 12, Ram offense moved the football well, and then the Philadelphia defense started to figure things out. They've adjusted really well on the fly in-game this season, and you hope Fangio's got some adjustments following that first drive disaster where they went right down the field in 12 plays and scored on the Bird defense. Yeah.
Got to make some of those adjustments now. Get a stop, maybe a turnover. Ace Jory says turnover incoming. That would be fantastic. That would be a huge momentum swing.
But just a stop. One thing to keep an eye on, Josh, obviously with the Q injury, Slay is normally the person that gets banged up during the course of the game. It's been countless times this season where Darius Slay has gone out for a quarter, gone out for a series, and in would come Isaiah Rodgers. But Q goes out, Isaiah's already in, and then you have a scenario where Keely Ringo would be the next man up, who was a heavy training camp favorite early on in training camp back in August, and no longer the case, but definitely worth keeping an eye on as the Birds go through their corners if we have a scenario like that today.
Yeah, that's a good point. You wonder how far down the depth chart you go, but maybe a little bit of Keeley. Dirty D with a 2 says, I think it might be time to move on from Jake.
Well, you can't do it right now.
He's
not this late in the season, but this offseason they will bring in competition. That is all but guaranteed. So
yeah.
just know that is for sure happening as we get a first snap here for the Rams. It's a blitz by Philadelphia. Wide open across the middle is Higbee, and he's going to be just cut short. Oh, it's a good tackle by Cooper DeJean. They brought that play back very quick from commercial. Didn't give me a chance to set things up. That's a game about 8 on first down. A wide open Tyler Higbee and a good open field tackle by Cooper DeJean. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Stafford was incredible and has been a lot of this season, but was incredible against the blitz last week against Minnesota. You don't feel like that's the answer for a guy like Matthew Stafford because he's seen it all, but you wonder as the game goes on. Appreciate Jabobi with the 2 saying nervous.
Jalyx Hunt into the game at edge rusher right now. Jordan Davis at nose tackle. Under center on a 2nd and 2 pass, and they're going to do a screen back right side, and that's going to be tackled well by Oren Burks in the backfield. I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage, and a good play there by 42. In for Nakobe Dean, the torn patellar tendon, done for the year, and now a big 3rd down upcoming.
Yeah, Thomas, you called it there. Little screen pass setup, dangerous situation because it looked like he could have gotten the first, but Oren able to track back. This would be a huge, quick 3 and out.
Looks like he's going to the locker room, so Quinton Mitchell is going to go to the locker room. 3rd and 3 from the 41-yard line of the Rams. Stafford going empty again. Alerting at the line. Nacua looks like he's one-on-one with Isaiah Rodgers, bottom of the formation. 4 on the play clock. Stafford takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Looks right. He's going to get hit. And he's going to be sacked. It's Jalen Carter. He's holding him up in the air. And there's the first sack of the Bird defense. And Jalen Carter is giving some extra words to Matt Stafford, the first sack of the day for Philadelphia. Let's go.
Don't get a penalty. This is Sean Smith here. He'll throw a flag for anything.
Yeah.
Just get off the field, baby. Come on.
I agree.
Woo, big sack.
Well, one-on-one here, working with the guard, and they run a stunt, and Nolan Smith actually creates that, Josh. He got to Matt Stafford first, who had to walk right into the waiting arms at 98, and boy, that was a big factor in Week 12. They got to Stafford 5 times. He was not comfortable in the second half, and big stop on 4th down for Philadelphia. 4th and 10 now, and in comes the punter, Evans.
Wow, massive.
Snap, kick away off Evans' right foot, angling to the right, and it's going to be caught by DeJean. He'll run out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Little field position swap, both defenses with a stop, and they'll be back on commercial break shortly, and maybe we get a big Saquon Barkley run on the other side of this commercial break.
If we could get the reverse jinx there, that would be fantastic. Any sort of score, touchdown, feel better about it. B2B with a 2 says, still got 3 whole quarters to go. Don't lose hope. We're not losing hope.
To go.
I know there's people in the chat that are a little bit anxious and everything. I mean, I get as we were talking about, you go back and forth, but we're not losing hope. We got a long way to go. It feels good to get a stop. It's very early on, but just one of those things that's kind of like, yeah, we could see it. We got some pass rush. We can get to Stafford. The thing that I love the most, and Thomas, you mentioned Nolan on the stunt, being able to help with that sack there, but just not having to blitz. Do not blitz Stafford. If you're going to win, it's got to be not blitzing Stafford there. Get the pressures without it. The Eagles don't need to do it. They don't do it very often, but just stick to it there.
33 degrees is your current temp. It feels like 27, but no snow yet. Hurts and the Birds offense back for drive number 3. They went 3 and out on their last drive. Hurts in the pistol. Takes the snap from the 17. He's going to throw. Steps up in a clean pocket. Loads up. Right side. Going deep. He's got a man. It's caught.
Oh, my gosh.
Flag. DeVonta Smith got walloped. Dropped that pass. That's going to be a personal foul.
Hopefully Smitty's okay. Jeez, he took a shot right to the head.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he
stood right up. That's going to be helmet to helmet. And that's going to be a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness, 15 yards.
I mean,
right,
man,
so it's
the
not
biggest
a spot foul, obviously, but that's a big hit, and Smitty right to the head. Jeez. We're lucky Smitty's still in this game.
I'm going to be shocked if they don't, Smitty got right back up. I still, just from a shot like that, you got to imagine he's going to get called over and looked at in the medical tent. I mean, my gosh.
Still, it did dislodge the ball. It did make sure it wasn't a big gainer, but your first shot attempt was pretty darn close there. Okay, well, at least we get the penalty flag. Appreciate that. So, 1st and 10 for Philadelphia, but only a 15-yard variety. Not a lot for Saquon as the Ram corner checks out of the game just to get checked out for one play. Looks like he's going to be okay. Ball moved to the 32-yard line of Philadelphia. Hurts will come back out in the gun. Oh, he's still there? Yeah, Smitty's still there. 2:34 to go here. We got some snow flurries starting to fall. Hurts in the gun. Smitty motions across the formation. Here's a first down give. No, Hurts is going to keep it running right side, and he's going to just slide safely. He's still got hit. Crowd's going to want a flag, and the line judge is shaking his head no. So Hurts will lose a yard there on the read option to be 2nd down and 1, or 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, read that pretty well. Showing Braden Fisk getting looked at for knee or ankle injury there.
He's on and off the exercise bike is what they're saying. So that's big. Fisk had that sack early, and he's been a fantastic rookie. So the guy they took instead of Cooper DeJean, worth noting. 2nd and 10. They got back to the original line of scrimmage, despite my thoughts he lost a yard. Ball at the 32-yard line of Philadelphia. Hurts in the gun will throw again. 4-man pressure coming. Looks right, throws right. That's going to be caught. And tiptoeing out of bounds is Dallas Goedert right in front of Kitchens for a gain of about 6. It'd be 3rd down and short.
It's a good catch there from Goddard. Good throw, Jalen. You throw that any closer, that gets a little bit dangerous, but Goddard able to reach out there. Make it, 3rd and 4?
3rd and 4. 1:31 to go here, first quarter. 7-6 Rams. Birds trying to get their first down of this drive, not from penalty. Ball all the way up at the 37-yard line of Philadelphia. Hurts barks out commands and changes the play at the line. Quiet so far from Saquon Barkley, who's in the gun next to Hurts. He'll take this first down
go,
run.
Baby.
Big O!
Go,
There
baby.
goes
Go,
Saquon Barkley,
baby.
50.
Oh, he's
Saquon's
gone.
He's not going to be touched. He's going
Yes.
to 10. The 5. A big hitter from Saquon in front of Jared.
Let's go.
Philadelphia.
Come on, baby. Perfect timing. You just called it. You said, hey, hadn't been much of Saquon. Makes a house call. Let's
3
go.
plays, 83 yards. The home run was just hit right on cue. And the question is, will they go for 2, Josh? 12-7 Philly as the snow starts to fall. There he is.
Love to see that. Yeah. I'm glad, by the way, let me just say this. I'm glad that they didn't call a taunting penalty on Saquon because he stops or slows down and looks back at the Rams defender. And if they had called, then you start wondering, like, field goal kick is already difficult enough. Come on, Jake. Make this thing, baby.
Extra point. Bad snap. Elliott up and good. Dead center. Okay. Josh, that was the exact same looking run play from the opening play of the 3rd quarter of the Week 12 game when Saquon was to the left of Hurts, took the handoff, went right behind Mekhi Becton, and no one was close. An insane block by Mekhi Becton, by the way. And just like that, Saquon Barkley, welcome to playoff football in Philadelphia. We're glad to have you.
Yeah. He is the absolute difference maker. Everybody knows that. But, man, when he's got the home run ability, makes you feel a little bit better whenever he's on your side.
Holy cow. Wow, we needed that.
Yes, sir. Hannah with a 2. This was earlier before the drive, but says, guys, I said it, the defense would settle down. That they did. They got the stop. EAGLES, Eagles. DeVonta with a 2, saying Snowquan. We haven't gotten the snow yet, but
it's starting. It's not sticking. It looks like it's coming a little bit, but it's not sticking.
Yep. Wow. Okay, so this is a quicker, faster scoring game than I think maybe most people imagined.
What a run. My goodness.
Feeling a lot better, too.
My goodness.
It's gonna
Every time they
be
take the lead, I feel a lot better. A lot better.
Oh, man, I just feel like I need to I'm going to need to just go down and take a 7-hour nap after this game.
I know.
Hopefully it's a celebration one, but Chad Brown with a 2. Right on cue here for the Becton block. Said Becton is a beast.
Yeah, that was a huge block. I mean, I'm sure, because Chris Collinsworth likes to highlight these things, I'm sure we're going to get a look from Chris Collinsworth, next-gen 4K Walmart Skycam, whatever they call it over there, and they're going to show us exactly the block that Becton made. But that was absolutely massive. And as Don Capone just said, Jalen did a Madden audible there. Jalen did check at the line for that running play. It was a light box, and they made him pay.
It's a great call. Great call. Joseph, a little shout-out there. What's going on? How's it going?
What's up, Joseph?
Lots of people. Yes, Kimberly, so happy to see the score. Prayers for 27. Yeah, keep an eye on Q. They haven't rolled him out, but crucial for him to get back in there.
Big loss. Those shoulders can be a real problem. Whether they got to pop it back in or whether it's a collarbone or something, I mean, who knows? It could be bad.
Man. Whew. This is just. I know we said this before. Like any downtime is just like an hour. I mean,
just breathe. I know the commercial breaks take forever.
Hey, the snow is really starting to come down now.
Yeah, here it's
Wow.
really coming now. Yep, really coming down now. Oh man, showing us Jared Verse.
Eagle 20 real quick here with a 2 said from me and the wife, Saquon is that dude.
He is. Thank you, wife. You and the wife. As Elliott kicks this one into the end zone, there's our first touchback of the day. As we get the Jared Verse, I hate Eagle fans. They're so annoying, was his comments. And he immediately walked that back and was like, let's just move on. Not a big deal. Taunting the crowd in pregame, and he was the closest person to Saquon on that play. And Saquon gave him a little taunt at the end.
Oh, yeah. You know, he's like, I know what you said. I know who you are.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go, buddy.
All right. Back up on top, 13-7 Philadelphia. Stafford went 3 and out on his previous drive. What does Jalen Carter and the Bird D-line have right now? As we get Josh Sweat, Jalyx Hunt, your 2 edge rushers, a 5-man front for Philadelphia. Ball at the Ram 30. Nacua goes in motion. This will be a first down run to Kyron Williams into that heavy box, and he's going to be pinballing off a couple of players, then stood up after a gain of about 2. First man there was Oren Burks, who's had a nice game so far. Be second down and 8.
Yeah, good game, like you said, from Oren Burks. Thomas, also, shout out to Jalyx Hunt. I mean, that play there, you've seen it, but he's been really good, especially even since the BG injury. Slowly getting more and more snaps, helped make a play on the stop of the run.
There's Jared Verse again. Yeah, a lot of rain pregame. That stopped, but the snow is officially falling, Josh. The question is, will it stick? Oh, here we go. Second and 8. Stafford under center from the 33-yard line. Play action pass, he'll throw. It's going to go deep, and that is going to be picked. Oh, who is it? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I think Rodgers had it, and then Robinson came down with it. Oh, I thought they intercepted it. All the way down to the Bird 19. It was in Rodgers' hand, and Robinson ripped it out. Oh, no.
My gosh, he had it. We talk about it so many times of like Zay's speed is a game changer, and quarterbacks so much underestimate that. And it's the same thing there with Stafford. He throws the ball thinking he's got an extra step. Zay's got it. Gosh, he has it ripped away.
Got ripped right out of his hands. That's 2 that Stafford should have thrown by now. Oh, that is brutal as we end quarter 1. Oh, I'm sick. That was it. I thought for sure.
Deep into Philly territory, too. Big play after big play. Wow, man. We've gotten a lot of these so far.
Brutal.
Okay, well, it might just be one of those days. We're going to be just keep going. Cranky with the 5 says, surprised they didn't go for 2 for the Eagles. Still can't believe Saquon is an Eagle. Yeah, that's true. It's early, though, so I think, you just play the odds and number. You don't force it. Go for 2. Don't get it early. If you need to later, you can, but I think we're all right. Hannah with the 2 also. 2 more. Appreciate that. Says, Mekhi shoved that Rams player like a rag doll. Yes, he definitely did on the run.
Yeah, he did. Oh, man, I thought we had a pick.
I did too. Igloo with the 10. Appreciate that. Says, I know I'm a homer and that stats aren't everything, but why do all the analysts hype up Verse like he's Javon Curse? He's only had 4.5 sacks this season.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure rate is very high.
Yeah,
He's going to be a great player. Yeah, the sack numbers aren't that big. I mean, he has 1 sack since week 12, right? But it's his ability to get pressure off the edge and force, one-on-ones for Braden Fisk and the rest of the defensive line that contributed to the 9 sacks last week. So he's a good player. He's a very good player. I think Eagle fans would love to have him. He's someone I thought Philadelphia was really going to look at if Q wasn't available in round 1, but problem at hand now is these lucky Stafford throws. I mean, cannot believe how lucky he's gotten on 2 of these. I mean, literally, Stafford should have done interception first drive, 3 and out, and then interception again. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, there's 2 opportunities. I mean, maybe the blessing is that you look at it and say Stafford is giving you opportunities, but then you also could do the reverse of that and say, yeah, but they haven't capitalized yet, so will you get more of those? I don't know.
Yeah.
Good starts for both teams offensively, and I didn't necessarily expect the scoring. 20 points in the first quarter?
Big shootout, huh? Oh, boy. All right, still on these commercial breaks. We're getting a lot of them early on. NBC maximizing that ad revenue.
Try to as much as possible. Man. Saquon with, somebody was asking a second ago, how long was the run? It was 62 yards, so he's got 4 carries, 71 yards with a 17.8 average.
That ties Brian Westbrook for the longest playoff rushing touchdown by an Eagle in Eagle history. By the way.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy. Good shot at Philadelphia here as we have another red zone defensive stop here. Let's see what they can do. 13-7 Philadelphia as we start quarter number 2, Josh. Here we go.
All right. See if they get a stop. Ball on the 19 after the 48-yard completion to Robinson from Stafford. This time, a fake handoff. Looking left, Stafford has some time. Now pressure up the middle. Swings it over the middle. It's incomplete. There's a flag, though, and we might be getting a holding call.
Yeah, we're getting a hold here. I think Jalen Carter was the one that gets held, and it is a hold, and it is snowing very hard right now, Josh, but it looks still like it's a mixture. I don't think it's soft snow flurries. I think it's wet.
Yeah.
Very wet snow right now as they get Harvenstein. I'm pretty sure he is working on Jalen Carter, so that'll help and back him up a little bit. It'll be 2nd down and 20.
See if they get pushed out of the red zone, maybe get a stop there. He's going to show the replay, and, man, again, like this is just read beautifully by Zay. He's right there to make a play. Oh, maybe you get a chance at that later. All right, 1st and 20 after the penalty. Ball on the 29. Stafford under the center, takes the snap, handoff Kyren Williams, tries the left side, breaks the first tackle, still on his feet, up to the almost original line of scrimmage. Wow, gets like 9 yards back on 1st down, so now you're looking at a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Nolan Smith missed a tackle there that could have made that a lot easier, but still, because of the penalty, it'll be 2nd down and still pretty long. They keep showing us this play that Zay has it. It just... He needed the rip portion of it. He rips that ball out, and it's a pick, and he's a, playoff hero. But
take it away from the defender. 2nd and 11. The snow is absolutely pouring at this point. A mixture. 10 on the play clock. Stafford in the gun. Going to take the snap. 4-man pressure coming. Looking left. Has a man complete. That's Cooper Kupp on the sidelines, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Just shy by about a yard, so maybe 3rd and 1.
Yeah, there's your Sean McVay pre-snap motion. Kupp started in the backfield. They had two people flanked to the right and left of Stafford. One was Kupp. He motions out the last second, and then a simple little out route there. Very quiet for the former Triple Crown winner over the course of the past 2 months, Josh. Still a big factor in this one. Still got about 9. It'd be 3rd down and 2. So chance for a stop here. That snow is really coming down. Holy cow.
A mixture of snow and sleet and rain and whatever else. 3rd and 2, big potential stop here for Philly if they can get it. Stafford under center at the 11-yard line. In motion left. Now take the snap. Kyren Williams up the middle. Met behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. No gain. 4th and 2.
He might have lost a yard, too. Decision time for Sean McVay. What do you do right outside the 10? They're going to kick a field goal here, Josh. Boy, that was a heat-seeking missile that shot out of the safety position. It's number 8, Gardner-Johnson. He has to come across the formation, too, Josh. Reads it perfectly, makes the open field tackle. There wasn't a lot of help behind him. If he doesn't make this, boy, he got ripped before the bye week. Couldn't tackle. One of the worst tackling safeties turned into the best, and now a 30-yard field goal by the Rams. What a stop.
Yeah, this could be a little bit more difficult, even the 30 yards with the torrential downpour you see. Snap is okay. Hold gets it down. Kick is up, drifting right, but he sneaks it through.
You got it, yeah. Close. 13-10.
Eagles still got the lead. I mean, hey,
taken it.
You got to settle for field goals and not touchdowns. That's a game changer. So
Bird defense looks much better after that opening drive, Josh. We are really a lucky catch away from either a turnover in a 3-and-out or a turnover or a 3-and-out and then maybe another 3-and-out because that was going to be 3rd down and long. So definitely a chance. They're feeling much better.
Yeah, I am too. I'm feeling much better. You get that stop. You have the lead. Get the football. Try to go capitalize. Keep this thing going. And with the weather too, right? Like that was the one thing that we were saying is just don't start out where it's down 10-0, 14-0, something, dig yourself a hole, and then the weather starts to play a factor. Can you start throwing the football? It'll be interesting to see. It in my opinion, I think feel like it's worse to be with this like colder or this wetter like sleet that you're having, kind of a mixture of rain and snow versus dry snow, because then all of a sudden the ball's slick and everything else. So I don't know. I would say if the Eagles, I mean, heck, if they can go down and score, get up 20-10, and the way this thing is with the weather coming, I think somebody mentioned earlier, it's like 3 inches of snow apparently is the forecast, what's on its way, or maybe it's just gotten here. So Lon's saying at least 6 inches. So
maybe we'll see.
Appreciate everybody. We're up to almost 4,000 between the streams. We're also, by the way, only 90 likes shy of 1,000 at this point. So drop a like real quickly. If a fourth of you basically would drop a like, then we'd already get there. So
there you go.
Appreciate it. Go ahead and do that for us. Means a lot. Helps the Eagles in a roundabout way too. So
still on a very long commercial break. So keep waiting to come back from that. Yeah.
48 yards off of I don't want to call it lucky necessarily, but kind of lucky, fortunate for the Rams on that deep throw. And then Smitty too. You know, I mean, you got 15 yards, you still end up scoring out of it, but the shot that he took, thankfully, he's okay. Got back on the field. We haven't seen anything else for the concussion or being checked for a concussion, so that could have been brutal.
Got to get A.J. Brown involved, Josh. 1 target, no catches so far. We got to keep him happy and keep him well-fed through the course of this game. I expect 11 on this drive to hopefully be targeted. Unless you're going to run, 60-yarders with Saquon, that's fine, but
that's true.
Definitely got to get 11 going.
Just
that's no start to stick.
Look at the field. The field is like a very light grayish white tone now as they're going to run this kickoff back. Kenny Gainwell gets to the 30, breaks the first tackle, still on his feet. 35, push forward, don't fumble, up to the 40, being pushed still at the 44-yard line. Kenny Gainwell, fantastic field position. I'm looking to make sure there's no flags, too, because that's what you always wonder, and it does not appear there are. So
what is that, 20 yards after contact? They just kept shoving him forward. That is crazy.
It does feel like this is the moment where these football games get a little bit uglier, a little bit grimier. You just have those big scrums. Hopefully, it's an advantage here, you would imagine, for the size of the O-line of Philly, but we'll see. Great field position.
All right. They're giving us the Mekhi Becton shove. Goodness gracious, he is such a menace to those edge rushers and linebackers. All right, here we go.
All right, ball on the 44. Jalen in the pistol formation. Saquon behind, takes the snap, and he hand off to Saquon left side. Going to try, doesn't have anything. Cut back to the middle, able to turn something out of nothing. Pick up 1 yard, be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, you talk about something out of nothing. That would have been a 3-yard loss if he didn't put his foot in the ground and make sure those 7-studded cleats hold on this very slick surface and gain a yard there as they show us Braden Fisk on the sideline. Key factor for the Ram defensive line, and he is not back in this game right now. He's their leader in sacks. He's got almost double the amount Jared Verse has this year for as great as Verse has been, and he was the 2nd-rounder, 1 pick before Cooper DeJean. So very important to keep an eye on, but 2nd and 9 right now. Where's A.J. Brown?
Here's Jalen in the gun. Rams showing blitz. There's 6 on the play clock. He might see it there. Tries to make a signal now. 3 on the play clock. Going to take a snap. Blitz is coming. Has some time. Looking right now over the middle. Going to take off and run. Has some room. Going to slide down at the 50. Pick up about 6 yards, which will make it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, the edge rushers kind of got upfield a little too quickly, and there wasn't a spy sitting in the middle of the defense, so Hurts was able to step up and just kind of run this one easily. Didn't look A.J.'s way. I know I'm going to keep harping on this, but I think we got to find A.J. Brown. He's being doubled on this one, but man, if he had a little more time in the pocket, it looked like he sprung open there at the last second. Still, 3rd and 3.
Big play here. 3rd and 3, just shy of midfield. 11 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. Jalen in the gun, takes the snap. Another blitz is coming. Has some time over the middle. Slant. A.J. first down. Right on cue. Up to the 45 of L.A.
There he is. We talked about that last week, Josh. Not a lot of slants. That is the bread and butter. When they bring pressure, it should be an automatic find 11, and he should be running a slant across the middle because he wins 99% of the time. Hurts did it that time. Blitz from the opposite side. 1st and 10 in a Ram territory at the 45.
Yes, sir. Now 1st down, Jalen going to take off and run this time. Has blockers left side. Jalen goes to the 40, slides down just shy at the 39 of L.A., maybe the 40, so it'll be 2nd and about 4.
Yeah, it's a design quarterback run there with Cam Jurgens as your lead blocker, and we know how good he is at that. And Hurts, very smart this game, Josh, not trying to take the hits. He took more hits last game early, at least this point in the 2nd quarter. He's been a lot more productive and a lot more protective, too, sliding down to protect himself.
Love to see it. No need to take those unnecessary ones. Handoff Saquon right side this time. Cuts up the middle, has a hole, breaks a tackle, and finally brought down. But there's another 1st down up to the 31-yard line.
It was the talk all week long, Josh. This offensive line versus the Ram defensive line. Will the Eagle offensive line be able to impose their will? So far, they are. Multiple blockers 3 or 4 yards down the field there, and Saquon was close to breaking it. First down.
Eagles keeping up with hurry up. Little momentum here. Jalen going to be changing the play. Takes a snap. He hand off again to Barkley up the middle, and that time tripped up. Good tackle made by Thomas. Only a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, he came in from the edge. Did Thomas. That was a good play there, but Philadelphia's marching well right now, and you start to wonder how many throws over 10 yards can you make in this weather right now, Josh? Aside the ball being slippery, how about seeing through the snow with Jalen Hurts and Matt Stafford for that matter? I think you're going to see a lot more runs here the rest of the way.
Yeah, the footing and all the other reasons that you mentioned there. 9 minutes to play in the second quarter, 8 on the play clock, 2nd and 8. Jalen takes the snap, no blitz coming. It's delayed, actually. Right side, taking a shot, and had A.J. on the sideline. Overthrows him incomplete, 3rd and 8, and there's maybe a little bit of that precipitation and cause and effect of the weather you mentioned, Thomas.
Yeah, it's an out route there. They're trying to get a little 15 and out for A.J. Brown. He's one-on-one, and you called it. He just sailed on him a little bit. Slippery football, but also paired with the fact that it is driving snow right now, and just kind of missed him there, but another target nonetheless for A.J. Brown. That's 2 so far on this drive. Big 3rd and 8. You're on the edge of field goal range here, and we're not that confident with Jake Elliott in a 3-point game.
Yeah, definitely not. Ball in the 30. Jalen in the gun. Gamewell to his right. Rams are showing pressure. Jalen will take the snap. It's going to be 3-man rush. Now a 4th coming in. Pressure coming. Not able to get away. Sacked. And there it is. Jared Verse with a sack at the 40-yard line. That's out of Elliott field goal range, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, Hurts has got to get the football out a little quicker. He looked right and didn't like his first read and tried to maybe get away from Verse coming on the edge, but good stunt there by the Rams, and it worked out really well. Becton fell to his feet. That was a problem, and there's Jared Verse. Yep, he got his, and it takes you out of field goal range, too.
Man, he had a decent amount of time, but yeah, it's definitely going to have to. You hate this too. I mean, hopefully you pin him deep. Otherwise, it's a terrible, terrible flip of the field or coverage. They're going to be punted. Try to down it. Looks like a good spot. Beautiful. Pick it up. 6-yard line, 7-yard line.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Nice 9-iron right on the green, Josh. Exactly what you want. But oh man, it's all right. Defenses both hold.
They were moving okay, and then they kind of went away from something. Jalen missed A.J. on that throw. It would have been a first down, up to like the 15? Okay. You're still good. Still got the lead. All right.
Yep.
Good punt.
All right, commercial break.
We got emotions all over the place, which I love, but there's some people saying this is terrible, this is trash, we're doomed. There's other people being like, chill out, bro. There's so much time remaining. Almost 4,000, like I mentioned, combined between the streams, so we appreciate that. Far surpassed the 1,000 likes, by the way, too. We're up to 1,200 now, so.
Gotta like that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the show. Hopefully we're talking about a NFC Championship game preview the course of the week. Cool. I got a signed DeVonta Smith football, 80K subs. Josh almost to 100K. We appreciate you guys. Getting close. We're both marching up there. We appreciate y'all's help watching our shows, so. Hopefully we're not talking about the offseason tomorrow. That is the goal.
Man,
that is the goal.
We don't need that. Keep this thing rolling. Keep this ride going. We're all enjoying it. Just another week. And then we'll I don't know, we'll debate. We'll figure out officially if we're making the trip for the NFC Championship game. But take care of business first.
There you go. This will be the first drive with Stafford in the real snow, Josh. That previous drive, it had kind of started. Now it's truly going. And so for all the Stafford snow, 5 fumbles back in the Snow Bowl in 2013, you're going to get a good look for the first time today of number 9 in these conditions.
Yeah, you wonder how he does. He's had not a great completion percentage in those. I believe it's 54%, if I'm not mistaken. He's 8 for 12 today. But the law of averages and the fact that he's playing a number 1 defense would lead you to believe that it maybe would be a little bit less. So we'll see there. Josh H with a 5. Appreciate that. Says if this turns into a running game with the weather, the edge goes to Philly. And that's absolutely no doubt. For sure.
Oh, man. Still waiting for commercial.
A lot of commercials here. Man, this is quite a bit. How great would it be? A quick stop. Showing some cheesesteaks there. There we go.
Looks good.
A quick stop would do wonders, and a touchdown, defensive touchdown would do even better. So,
I'm with you. They had a good stop. They to the defense, the last two possessions been much better. Just got that big hitter. That was basically it. You get Brian Dawkins running out of the huddle.
Hey, there we go. First down for the Rams, and big hole there. Kyron Williams able to get 9 yards on first down, and just like that, you're well outside of their own end zone.
There you go. Yeah, Oren Burks made the tackle there, and that was a big hole. That could have been a little uglier, but so far, 42 in for Nakobe Dean. He played a lot of snaps so far this season, and boy, especially the past couple of weeks, he's looked pretty good.
Let's see, what does Vic Fangio have dialed up here now? It's a 2nd and 2 officially. It's a very short 2, but ball on the 15-yard line, just past. Matthew Stafford under center, going to be a handoff. Now, flea flicker. Stafford going to try to take a screen, and has Higbee for a big gain up to the 30-35. Fumbled the football, but I think he's down.
I think he's down. They didn't recover it anyway, but he was definitely down.
Yeah. Okay.
Flea flicker screen, Josh. Not something you see that often, but it worked. There's Sean McVay in his bag and another big gainer. Darn.
Almost had it, too. Man, that could have been dangerous.
He almost got that ball out at the end, even before it actually came out, but was really close. He's not down yet there. You wonder if that ball actually would have been a fumble.
Oh, it was.
The left knee was down. No, the
was
left
it?
knee was
Was
down.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
down.
First
Close.
and 10. Ball at the 35 now. 2 on the play clock. Stafford going to take a snap, fake handoff, play action. Going to try to take a deep shot. Throws left side. Has a man, and it's nearly. Isaiah Rodgers again. He does break up the pass at least, but man, these throws, Eagles are getting shots.
Jalen Carter, Josh, he's starting to impose his will. He was one-on-one with the left guard, got past him, and then poor Kyron Williams was standing in front of a freight train that came right through him into Matt Stafford. That's why that ball was a little underthrown. They're letting Carter man up, and it's not been pretty so far. It's actually Cooper Kupp trying to slow him down.
Whoa.
Stafford got away with one that would have been another pick six. That was really close.
He's giving you chances. You just wonder if and when it's going to happen. Here's a 2nd and 10 quick throw that time, and couldn't tell who made that catch, but it's a 8-yard gain, so it's to be 3rd and 2. Puka Nacua.
Yeah. They're going fast. We talk about the Eagles going no huddle. The Rams have no rhyme or reason. They're huddling right now. Previous play they didn't. They're getting up to the line of scrimmage and trying to snap and maybe get these defensive linemen caught off guard a little bit, and it's worked a couple of times there. 3rd and 1.
Oh, come on, defense. Let's do something here. Ball on the, 40, was it 43? Quick handoff here. Met behind the line, a huge loss. Josh Sweat. And it'll be 4th and 3, 4th and 4.
Massive. Yeah, Josh Sweat came right around the edge. There was another defender there, too. He wasn't going to get away from either of them, but, that is big, and that's going to make him have to punt, Josh. 3rd and 1 if they get back to the line of scrimmage. You're approaching the 50. Maybe you go for it. Not the case here, and they just didn't block Josh Sweat.
No.
They had Higbee on the left side, and he went for Zack Baun, and someone missed, and Josh Sweat came right through.
Yeah, you're right, Thomas. He did. He clearly was going for, you got an all-pro linebacker, but you got to stop the front at first. Here's a punt now. Gets it away on the 4th and 3. This is a good punt all the way to the 10-yard line. Coop fumbles the football, able to get on it, though, at the 10, and my gosh, okay. We're okay.
Woo.
Take a deep breath. I thought that was going to be... Whew. See, this is what it is right now. This weather, look out.
If you've ever played football, Josh, you know that footballs can bounce in really weird ways when they hit the ground, and thankfully that one bounced right back into the arms of Cooper DeJean, or we would have had a real problem on our hands.
Golly, yeah, thankfully. I mean, it's a great, fantastic punt. I mean, shout out there to, who is the Rams punter? Is that, I don't actually
Blanking.
know. I can find out real quick. Let's see. The punter is Ethan Evans. Shout out to Ethan Evans. Good punt there because it's at the 9-yard line. I mean, even if Coop had caught it, he returns it for, most 14, 15-yard line. So, good punt. But the Eagles got to stop.
Oh, man.
Josh H with a 5. The snow coming down in Philly is heavy/wet and mixed with sleet.
There you go. Yeah,
Sounds lovely.
It's not a dry snow. It's not like it's not a dry snow. That's for sure. It's not gonna. You're gonna be building snowmen out of this one.
Sounds like people are having a blast. Who wouldn't? This is football weather right here, baby.
It's fun.
Not what you got in a dome. Those rumors and speculation of the Eagles building a new stadium, making it a dome. Nah, let's keep this.
If they did, it'd be one of those kind of like what the Bills are going to do, where the fans are a little more covered, but the field is a little more open. That would be my guess if I had to pick. That would be okay. Yeah, what I would want to do. Yeah, I like the weather.
Live with that, but yeah, I need the weather elements. There's just something different. Playing football outdoors as God intended it, rather than we got this synthetic mess in a dome.
Offense has been moving, Josh. They have moved the football well. It feels like if you could just blow this lead up a little more, this defense is starting to find their footing. I mean, really, the past three drives, we're going to say it 9 more times today, but that was a lucky catch, and Stafford has 3 interceptable footballs, that 2 of which could have been pick sixes. We just got to give us one. Yep. Got to give us one.
Defense is hungry. It kind of feels like that, turnovers come in bunches, and we've seen it a number of times, but you get that first one, and no pun intended, but it just starts to snowball on you, and we take advantage of that. So, come on.
Oh, man. Still on commercial break.
Let's see. Trying to come back to it. At some point. Okay. 1st and 10. Finally back from commercial break. Eagles ball at the 9. Jalen under center. 1st and 10. 5 to play in the second quarter. And he'll take the snap here. Going to be a handoff to Saquon. Go left side. He'll be tackled for a gain of just a yard there by Jared Verse. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Jared Verse is John with Lane Johnson after that. He is he very clearly understands what his words did. When you say that, you have got to back it up. And so let's hope for his case he doesn't back it up and he has a rough first visit to Philadelphia. But that is clearly on his mind. A lot of emotions there for the Rams star edge rusher.
Just a bit. Let's see. What have we got? 2nd and 9. Ball just past the 10-yard line. They call it 2nd and 8. A long 8. Jalen in the gun, and we got a flag. I think false start.
Wow, first flag of the day on Philadelphia. Took a while. Who jumped? They got Landon
Mailata?
Dickerson, it looks like. No, it was Mailata. You're right. Okay, well, that'll half a distance because they're already so far back.
They're showing a fan with inner excellence on the field before the game.
So far, not an excellent day for A.J. Brown. He one drop, tough catch, but not that many targets right now. But in the snow, Josh, you wonder if hard to have a 9-catch, 110-yard day with this weather.
It's true. At any point, though, he could break one. 2nd and 13, handoff Saquon left side, delay there, and nowhere to go. That time it stopped very well by the Rams, and it's going to be a 3rd and 14.
Philly feels very comfortable running the football deep in their own territory, making sure no mistakes happen. Obviously, the Vikings had that strip sack of Sam Darnold last week that Verse took into the end zone right about the 30-yard line. So 3rd and 14, I think very conservative play call coming here, Josh.
Yep. Downell with a 5 says, Tom, thanks for keeping your cool. I guess he needs a drink, though, too, says Go Birds.
I'm freaking out inside. Don't worry. Goodness.
Oh, man, it's a close game. They're leading, though. With 13-10, 4 on the play clock, 3rd and 14 at their own 5. Jalen takes the snap in his end zone, going to get rid of it quickly to Saquon. Right side has a screen, up to the 10, 15, 20, first down. Big play there, up to the 22.
They weren't aggressive, but they did design a lead blocker for Saquon Barkley out of the end zone here, Josh. Let those edge rushers bait him upside or bait him upfield, and then they sneak Dallas Goedert out to be the lead blocker, and Saquon eventually runs right past him because he sees the first down marker. That's huge.
That is huge.
To keep the chains moving and actually give him a little bit of breathing room across the 20. Huge.
And what a great read to a delay by Jalen, as you're saying there. So 21-yard line now is where the ball is. 2:56 to play in the second quarter. Jalen takes the snap, looking to pass right side. Has Goddard, didn't take him first, goes to Kenny Gainwell, breaks the first tackle to the 25, stiff arm, still up to the line, and almost, I think he got a first down.
They went for a fake wide receiver screen, tried to pump one and throw it behind the defenders. They didn't buy it, and Jalen comes all the way to probably his fourth option there, and we see it a lot. Kenny Gainwell out of the backfield makes the first man miss this season. Not a lot of touches for 14, but another catch for a running back, another first down, and 2:34 to go here. Let's try and get some points, and don't let the Rams touch it again in this first half.
Here we go. We got first down, because it was official from Kenny G. 2:22 to play. Clock is ticking. Eagles still with all 3 timeouts. Ball at the 30. This time's going to be handoff. Kenny Gainwell, right side, has some blockers. He's going to pick up 5 yards and more all the way. Another first down, it looks like. He did. He got it, 10 yards, and there's the first half number for Kenny G. So congratulations for taking key.
Another Jalen Hurts audible here, and he sees that it's one-on-one on the top of the formation. It's Jahan Dotson and Saquon Barkley with 2 corners out there, and so both of them hold their own, and Gainwell is able to kind of shift through and get another first down as we go to the 2-minute warning. Remember, Rams get the football to start the third quarter, Josh. So being able to, go down, get some points, maybe make it a 10-point lead at halftime, a 6-point lead at halftime. Either way, that would be massive.
Yeah, that would be absolutely big to be there. Let's see. I was just double checking because somebody was saying about Saquon walking off.
He looks like he's getting bandaged up.
He's okay.
I think he's got a cut. I think he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Brooks Cabina said he shook off the jacket, back in the game.
Yep. There you go. Oh man.
Yeah, you're right, Thomas. If we could go down, I mean, a touchdown does wonders because you go up 10 to hopefully end the half. But even 3, if you get close enough and you're able to make a field goal, 6 points.
Yep.
You'd still be a little bit worrisome thinking about a touchdown does it, but any sort of score, like take the time all the way down, don't give the Rams the ball back, and get some sort of points.
Yep, 100%. 100%. Oh, man, okay. Take us back next week. Let's play another one at the link. Another one at the link. That's what we want. One more at the link.
Have to. That place is going to be, it's already lit now. Can you imagine an NFC Championship? We were there against the Niners in 22, and I mean, for the life of me, there's not anything that comes anywhere close to the atmosphere of a game at the Link NFC Championship.
Yep.
Doesn't get bigger than that. So,
got
to take care of business first, though.
Oh, man, I know. Getting a Band-Aid is what they're saying right now.
All right.
Rams get the ball in the second half. Yep, they do. Which, Philly does what they have done really well this season. That's 4-minute drives to end the quarter. Take all the clock off, get a touchdown, and start that third quarter with a lead. That would be massive.
Yep.
Be absolutely massive.
And, again, Saquon is officially back, good to go. Several beat writers saying he's back on the field. So
Good.
All good signs. I haven't seen anything on Quinell Mitchell. Someone's saying that he broke his collarbone, but I'm not seeing anything official on him. He's just questionable to return. So unless...
Didn't look good. I think it's going to be the big loss today if they advance. You have Dean last week and Quinyon this week. I think that's going to be the case.
Might have Zay the rest of the way, but at least you got Dev. We'll keep you posted, though. As soon as we know official, we'll let you know. All right, back from break. Come on, Eagles. Let's get this drive finished off here. 2-minute warning just hit. Eagles still have 3 timeouts at the 40. Their own 40. Jalen screen pass to DeVonta Smith. Has some blockers. Going to be tackled quickly, though. Gain of only about 2 yards. So it's 2nd and 8 at the 42.
That's the same play the Commanders scored on with Scary Terry last night. You got 2 corners and 3 receivers out there. And the Eagles, for whatever reason, even though that time AJ was the lead blocker, they don't block it well and only get 2 yards.
Yeah, we can't quite do it like the Commanders do for whatever reason. Jalen going to take the snap here on 2nd and 8, looking to try to buy some time. Will take off and run, has plenty of room to go. Cutting around the right side, breaks a tackle and out of bounds. First down, that was a little bit late there. There's no flag because he's not Patrick Mahomes, but...
That's right.
First down.
Yeah, Eagle fans want it. They want it big time. I think you might have gotten it here. They're trying to throw a slant back on the left side to AJ, and it's doubled very well. And so Hurts bails out of that and sees that man covers the rest of the way and gets around the edge, and then Young hits him. It's a little late. I mean, he's a foot out of bounds.
He's well out. You can let go of him.
Yeah, he let go is probably why. It's still dangerous, though. It's close to a horse collar, really.
I would have called it.
67 yards on the ground for Jalen so far on 5 carries. Pretty good.
We'll have to see it. As the pelts of sleet and snow and ice and everything come down. 1st and 10. Jalen handoff. Saquon has a big hole, and there you go. 9 yards up to the 37-yard line of LA with 1:20 to go. Eagles still have the 3 timeouts.
Yeah, clock's interesting here, Josh, because you're going into the wind on the left side here. And so the Jake Elliott fear is very real. You really need to get 6 or get it really close to make sure it's not a problem for Elliott. They're at the 37 right now. Long way to go.
Here's Jalen taking the snap. Now going to take a deep shot. Right side, single coverage, has a man. AJ caught! No!
He
dropped it.
Oh,
He dropped
no.
it. He had it, and he bobbled it, and then he landed out of bounds before he was able to get it and regather. He's hobbling now, too. Oh, my gosh. You hope his knee's okay. Oh, please. Oh, he dropped it.
He had it, and then dropped it. It would have been at the 1.
Golly, that would be huge.
He's jogging off.
I don't like the look of the way he's hobbling back, too.
He's staying in.
He's still
I think
in.
He's just upset at himself.
Maybe, but he's kind of hobbling there. I don't. Hopefully he's
Missed
all right.
opportunities, Josh, in this football game. Philly got to take a
huge.
timeout. So many missed opportunities. The Smitty drop, AJ dropped twice, 3 dropped interceptions. I mean, these are killer right now, and could be a lot bigger of a lead for Philadelphia.
Yeah. I mean, you're still okay, but gosh, can you imagine? I mean, if he makes that catch there, he makes the catch. He's probably not scoring, right? Because he was at like the 2-yard line. But you make the catch. He goes out of bounds. 57 seconds left. You got an opportunity to score. You know, LA will try to probably go down and get something, but a touchdown gets you up by 10 points. Golly. All right, opportunity here. It's 3rd and 1. So you imagine, I mean, Eagles still have 2 timeouts, 57 seconds, ball in 37 of LA. Worst case, they could brotherly shove and get the first down, but you don't really want to do that for yardage-wise. Looks like Saquon is still in there. 6 on the play clock. Jalen in the gun. Smitty in motion. Now orbit motion left. Take the snap. It'll be handoff. Saquon has a hole. There will be a first down. Up to the 34. Clock is ticking. 50 seconds. They're going to not use a timeout yet.
Yeah, you got to hurry, though, because you're at 44, 43, 42. We got to get things going here. They're still not close to field goal range.
Jalen trying to give a signal to AJ. 35 to play. Now gets the snap in the gun. Over the middle, complete to Saquon. It's going really nowhere, though. That's a late hit from... And there's no flag call. Saquon was clearly down.
Yeah.
And they'll have to call timeout, though. So 1 remaining.
Okay. All right, so you are inside 50 right now, I think, as we go to another commercial break. But I think you're inside 50, and so you got to be smart, but you have enough time to get maybe 10 or 15 more yards to make this a lot more of a I mean, every kick from Jake Elliott is high pressure, but maybe a little less pressure of a kick in these conditions. It's really the problem for kicking now is the plant foot, right? The plant foot and then the swing is basically doing it on ice right now. And so you got to hope that he is able to not fall.
Yep. Deep Crow with a 2 saying we're better off without the flag, burn the clock. That was earlier. And then Josh, I'll get to you here in a second. We got a play here. 2nd and 8 after the pass to Saquon. 30 seconds left. Eagles still have that 1 timeout. Ball in the 32. Jalen going to try to throw, pressured, and he's going to be sacked. He fumbled the football. Kenny Gainwell was able to get on it, thankfully. Oh, my gosh. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. But thankfully, that's not a turnover there.
That had Nick Bolton Super Bowl all over it. Before the half, sack, and they're going to not take a timeout, and they aren't going to get anything to end the half. Brutal end of that first half. Oh, the AJ drop and then that. Oh, man. Well, they called timeout. They're going to probably throw a Hail Mary here.
Yeah, that's interesting there. I don't know. I'd probably just go into half, but call timeout, 1 more play.
Boy, they just didn't block him.
Kenny
Gainwell slipped and missed it, and then Hurts dropped the ball, and thank goodness Gainwell landed on that. All the way back at the 50. Oh, yeah, that was literally the Nick Bolton play. It felt just like it.
Yeah. Ooh, thankfully you don't turn over, though. 3 sacks for the Rams right now, 3rd and 21, it looks like officially, so. Golly.
All right, well, Johnny Wilson, Dallas Goedert in the game right now. You kind of know where this one's going. You're just lobbing to the end zone and hope for a penalty, which they will never throw, or maybe a lucky catch here.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Just nothing stupid. No penalties. No
timeout Rams.
No turnovers. Yeah, LA, I guess, take one here. Jeez. There's opportunities. There's opportunities to be had. And come on.
A lot of opportunities. Yeah, they're looking at his wrist for Saquon Barkley is what they're saying. So,
okay. I mean, he did go back in the
wrapped
game,
it up.
So.
Yeah, he's fine.
All right. After the timeout again, we'll see. What are they going to do? Try to throw a Hail Mary, maybe?
Oh, wait, when was the last time we got a Hail Mary? What's the stats on that? I can't even remember.
Not sure. We'll see. Jalen going to try to take the snap?
They're blitzing, I think.
It looks like they are, yeah. There's a 5-man blitz. Jalen going to be at the 45, dropping back to go over the middle, trying to buy some time, and he'll be sacked by Jared Verse. So there's number 2. And I don't know if is Hurts okay? He was staying down for a second. Is he?
We need to see.
Him. Okay,
yeah,
he's jogging off,
running,
so it should be okay. But
off.
All right, all that for nothing.
Man, 10-13, 13-10. Not the second quarter you thought they were going to have. I mean, geez, they had so many chances to blow this game open, and they just didn't.
Oh boy, this is one of those games. I mean, they have life. You could tell. You listen to Sean McVay's interview right before he's going off the field. You give the Rams a sack before halftime too. They're going to get the football. I'm not saying we don't win this. I don't have the belief, but it's just one of those where you let a team hang around and you keep giving them reasons to be like, hey, okay, we're fighting through this. We're not having to deal with these penalties. We're not having these drops. We're getting fortunate with no interceptions that should have been.
Yeah.
I got to capitalize.
Got to capitalize. Yeah. I mean, that drop by AJ is going to come. It's hopefully not going to come back to haunt us, but that one hurt because that's ball at the 1. He might have fallen in for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
They go up double digits at halftime. It looks very different than where it currently does. So, they but they still have a lead, right? 13-10 at halftime. We would all take that. It could have been, after that first Ram drive, it was a little ugly there. Birds went 3 and out right after that, and yet, maybe it's okay right now. So
we're okay.
Hopefully, what was the score at the half when in week 12? I thought it was close at the half.
It was 6-7, as well. And then I think AJ scored a touchdown, didn't he? And it was like 13-7?
Yeah, 13-7 is what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was close at halftime there, too.
All right. AJ's going to bounce back. Let me hit these super chats, too. Appreciate you guys. Josh, this was earlier, but said, do you think the Commanders getting as far as they did will help Josh Harris get public funding for rebuilding RFK Stadium?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. If we play each other next week and he beats us, then absolutely not. But if we beat him, then maybe all will be forgiven.
He's, as far as getting the Commanders and everybody there, he's got to have full support. But not with Philly. Bob Paul with a 2. Other live streams. Scream and cuss too much. Go Tom and Josh. Well, thank you for that. We try to keep this,
That's right. Family friendly.
PG 13-ish sometimes, depending on what are comments and everything
PG.
get thrown out there.
Yeah.
Well, the people in the chat sometimes try to bait us, and we appreciate everyone, of course, but
family friendly.
Yes. Tens with a 2 said Kenny is awful in pass situations. He made up for it. He's been back and forth. He's not Saquon, but Jose with a 5. What's your excuses? Hurts sucks.
Has he been bad? We must be watching different games.
He
hadn't been that bad. Every sack has been a free rusher instantly. There hasn't been a
they're not picking up the blitzes.
Yeah. Which is similar to what we saw last week. Green Bay had a good blitzing plan, and it worked out pretty well. So,
Eagles have again. You could try to discredit it, come up with excuses, however you want to, whatever, say, oh, it was a big shot, one big play. Eagles have 171 rushing yards.
Yeah, they're going to hit 200.
They're 171 rushing yards at halftime. You're on pace, and maybe it changes, but you're on pace to blow past 300 rushing yards. If that happens, the Eagles are going to win. And, regardless, Jose, you say whatever you want to, but as Thomas has mentioned there, yes, I mean, it's the blitzes and it's the sacks, but whatever it takes to win at this point, and because of those blitzes and because the Rams are dropping back into coverage, Jalen had, a 44-yard touchdown run. He had another 12, 13-yard run for a first down. So not everything looks the same. And, you saw Sam Darnold just sit back there and get killed. So I say kudos to Jalen. Eagles still have the lead, even with missed opportunities and everything else involved.
I think the most disappointing, besides the picks, is definitely A.J. Brown's drops. I mean, all week it was like, all right, this is the game. This is the revenge game. He's going to come back flying. He's going to be great. And he's had a couple of them. Like one was been a first down, and another for sure is a touchdown. And he just couldn't hang on to it. It's slippery. You and I would be dropping that pass every second of the day. But yeah, it's tough.
Zeno with the 2 says the weather's getting to us.
It's definitely
maybe.
It's a little rough.
Yeah, you wonder how much it's affecting LA. They haven't had the ball as much, but I think it's on both sides to be expected. Canucks Briggs with a 5. The problem with the Eagles is they can hit really hard, but don't hit often.
They've hit a lot this year. I don't know. But they need to hit on them, right? In terms of the interception opportunities and the A.J. Brown, catch opportunities, that's fair. But they hit on 2 big plays, 2 explosive plays. It should be 14-10.5, which,
right.
I mean, you tell us 14-10.5, and we all are like, oh, it's a pretty good start, right? 170 yards rushing, we would be feeling pretty darn good. So
no doubt.
This is the exact same start to what it was last week, right? It was a slow start, a little bit back and forth, and then the Eagles blew them out in the second half. They have been a second-half football team all year long, Josh. So let's just hope that continues. And you've held the Rams to 10 points. The Packers had 10 points. They never scored again. So I'm not saying that's going to happen today, but you get my point.
Still, right, yeah. We're okay. So far, so good. Dino with the 2 said, try to keep it rated G. I'm sorry, I'm human. No worry, we understand. It's all good. Christian with a 10 says, AJ, catch the damn ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What we've been saying for a number of times. So, yes, he knows that
agree.
too. I think he's going to come back out, have a bigger half. Albert with the 2 also saying TikTok is back temporarily. So chill out, people. I don't know exactly where that's going to with the Eagles game, but it's a fair point, I suppose. Albert, we appreciate that. The 5 from Latif says, Hurts is so annoying, he makes the offense stagnant. He is not thinking. Okay. Well, so we're just going to discredit the Jalen audible that led to the Saquon touchdown. We're going to lead to the Jalen audible that led to him running for a touchdown. So I think too many times people see a play and they go, oh, well, that was just what the called play was.
Right.
There's so many times that even if it's a running play, Jalen sees the defense, he audibles, they score. Give him some credit.
Yep. All right, I'm going to run the restroom real quick.
You got it.
Works.
Yep. Armchair MVP. Got you there. Appreciate the 5. AJ doing all that attention-seeking BS last week and now playing like trash today. I really don't think that it was attention-seeking, bro. He's been reading that book on the sidelines like most of the season. I don't know if it's all season, but most of the season. There's been several different pictures. I talked about it on my show. Thomas talked about it. It's not the end of the world. The cameras just finally picked it up, but legitimately, like AJ's been reading that on the sidelines. And Sirianni said, I don't care, whatever gets him focused. Is he focused today? Is he 100%? Who knows? Does he need to play better? Absolutely. But to call it attention-seeking BS, I don't know about that because he was reading it on the sidelines even in the Washington game that he had, 8 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. Is it Ader Navarro with a 20 bomb? Let's go. Hurts haters. He's not our weakest link. Jalen is playing well. Are you not watching the game? Drop passes aren't his fault. Ball is wet. It's cold and slippery. We do need to protect better against the blitz. And then also the question of any Quinyon Mitchell updates. I definitely agree with you there. We need better blitz pickups. It seems like it's surprising the Eagles a little bit. And I believe we saw the same thing from Jeff Hafley's squad with the Packers. So I think that they saw something and it's like, look, you're maybe some holes or gaps in the offensive line and combined with the running backs, whether it's Saquon, we saw Kenny G miss one that was blatant. But yeah, they're trying to get their upper hand however they can. We'll see him make adjustments. I think we'll be okay. I'm refreshing for Q updates. I'm not seeing anything. So nothing official, at least from what I've seen so far, whether or not he's coming back or he's been ruled out. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at the moment. So, no news. Maybe not great. It didn't look great. Hopefully ends up being okay. Brandon with a 2 says, man, need a mute button for all these haters. Everybody's entitled to opinion. Hey, look, I appreciate it. We can agree to disagree respectfully, of course. So it is perfectly fine. I definitely am not right about everything, or who knows, maybe even most things. But is it Gabrielle with Josh? Who is our kicker if it's not Jake? Serious question. Well, I mean, Jake's going to be there the rest of the season. They're not going to change it in the middle of a playoff run or anything else. But like Thomas was saying earlier, they'll bring in, I would imagine, some competition, try to make some adjustments. But yeah, you ride with Jake. He made the second extra point, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna trade out with you here for a second, so I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Oh man, clean it up. We got this, says Johnny Lynn. Yeah, I mean, they're leading right now. It should be 14-10. It's 13-10, and you gotta hope that in the second half, Saquon can hit a couple more, right? And the defense, no turnovers yet. They've had a lot of opportunities. They obviously had 4 last week and a bunch more the final month of the season. Get 1 or 2, and you flip this game on its head. It should be very key to go very quick 3 and out. Right? Do not let them score in this opening drive. Get the ball back to Jalen and the Eagle offense, fresh off of halftime adjustments, and be okay. Be okay. So hopefully we'll be okay. Terrence Moore. I can't put on the screen because Josh controls the stream, but he did say, thanks for everything you do with the 5. Eagles are a boxing team. By the 4th quarter, it's over. That was the case last week. 100% was the case last week. I forget what the score was at halftime. Let me just refresh myself here. At halftime, it was 10-0, right? So 10-0 at halftime. And then it got within 10-3, and then Philadelphia never really let it get much closer. So it'll be okay. Just the stress, my goodness. If you guys are right there with us, oh my gosh, the stress is unbelievable. Another 5 here from Sam Lewis. Appreciate that. How do we feel about Jake the Miss? Is he going to be here next season? He's under contract, so he'll be here next season. The question is going to be, will they bring in some competition, right? And Jake started the season hot, right? He was fine, and then he really slowed things down. So I think they at least got to bring in competition, but his contract would say he's going to be here next year. Dylan Rice with the 5, not sure about the hate on Jalen once again. Kellen calling long developing plays and Hurts getting blitzed on them. JH1 is our quarterback. I agree. I think the route concepts continue to be surprising, and whether it's Kellen Moore or Jalen Hurts' fault, who knows? But they played a very good offensive first half. It's a much better offensive first half than we saw in the Packer game. They have moved the football well, twice gotten into field goal range and gotten kicked out from sacks where blitzes got right in Jalen Hurts' face real quick. And really, that final drive, they should have hit A.J. Brown for a touchdown or a first down at the 1. So, can only do so much. Really, you can only do so much, but, yeah, I'm with Chris Parrott. Defense needs an interception. Yeah, turnover on this opening drive would be really big. Very big. Oh, man. All right. Well, hopefully the halftime goes by quickly because I cannot take the waiting.
Oh, me neither. We'll get there. Got a couple super chats. I don't know if you hit on.
I ran through all of them. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. There were three fires. Just couldn't put them on the screen.
Sweet. Okay, got them. Yep.
It's like they're about to come back.
Dino.
Go ahead.
We got one more. Dino with the 2 said, boys, Q is out with a left shoulder sprain.
Okay, well, sprain's better than a break, or a fracture. So Isaiah Rodgers has been playing great. He's just got to make. He's had 2 chances at a pick. That's been the only Rodgers problem. He's been there, but he's not necessarily. It's not necessarily bad play.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So close. So many different opportunities.
Very important opening drive here to make sure you keep the lead, protect the lead at all costs, and then build on the lead, Josh. If this gets to to 2 scores, it's probably all she wrote. But if the Rams go down and score, and then you flip-flop back and forth, it's going to get a little ugly in terms of the pressure and the anxiety, I should say.
Yeah, you're going to get them on their heels if you can do that. So you're right. Can the defense get a stop early here? Get this thing going?
All right, here we go. Come on, guys.
We got it.
When's the last time we didn't get the ball to start the third quarter? I feel like it's been forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Really not used to that.
There's your snow.
Let's do it,
They've cleared
baby.
all the
Come on.
lines, but the snow is, it's there. Come on, defense. Come on, more sacks. Get that turnover.
Here you go.
Stafford
Today with a 5.
tried.
Said Eagles fan since 97. If we haven't learned anything from our team, adopt a next play mentality and trust this organization and team. There we go.
There you go. I like the positivity to start the third quarter. We will take it.
Mm-hmm.
Good kick coverage. Jake's got to send this one out the back of the end zone. I know it's blowing it out there. There's a lot of wind, but get this one out the back of the end zone. There's your kick. And it is out the back of the end zone. Okay. Well done. Come on, defense.
Jake.
Come on, guys.
Justin, appreciate that also, said much love from Quebec, Canada. Fly, Eagles, fly. Thank you for that, Justin.
Fly. There you go. It's probably snowing up there, too. It's probably very cold up there right now.
I can only imagine.
Boy, it is wet rain. I mean, wet snow. It basically looks like rain. My goodness. Ugh.
Come on, baby. Like that interview from Sirianni.
Yep, he said Jalen Hurts is fine. So here we go. First drive, third quarter. Incomplete. Are you up? Are you caught up? Incomplete pass there?
Yeah, sorry, I was updating the scoreboard.
Okay.
My fault.
All good. Incomplete to Cooper Kupp. So good pressure
good
there.
here.
And Isaiah Rodgers is going to play the rest of the game. So he was all over Cooper Kupp. We'll take that.
Okay. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Scoreboard is good to go now. We'll take the incompletion on the first play. Ball on the left hash of the 30-yard line. Matthew Stafford under center. Blitz is shown here by Philly. Stafford sees it, now trying to call an audible. 8 on the play clock. Going to send it Cooper Kupp in motion left. Takes the snap. Handoff Kyron Williams to the right side. Now going to try to cut up the middle and met by a wall of Eagles defenders. Cooper to Gene and others. Only a gain of maybe 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good job by Darius Slay. He's tackled a lot better as of late after a very slow start to the season as well. And he came in there and kind of clipped the heel of Kyron Williams to slow down his forward momentum and get all the rest of the birds, including Oren Burks and Reed Blankenship, to get in there. But very quick 3rd and 8, Josh. This would be a nice early 3 and out. Start the third quarter. Come on, guys.
See if the defense can do it. Number 1 defense in the NFL. 3rd and 8, ball on the 32-yard line. 8 on the play clock. Stafford back in the empty set, takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Going to have pressure on the left side. Throws it complete, but short by 3 yards. 4th down. Let's go. That's going to be a punt.
Yeah, Cody Parkinson, the second-string tight end. That's one of those throws that it's really annoying, but I think Stafford's internal clock started really ringing in his ear. Had to get that ball out quickly. Not a lot of pressure, but they were coming off the edge and threw it before the short of the sticks, and Parkinson had to go down and get it, and there's your 3 and out, Josh. That's huge.
Yep. Ryan with a 2. Appreciate that. Didn't see a comment, but thanks for the support, Ryan.
Got to field this one clean, Cooper.
Yes.
And watch for a fake here, too. Be smart here. It's only 4th and 3.
Yep, Evans back. 4 on the play clock. They're going to snap it away. Evans will punt. He does. He gets it away. And it's back to Cooper DeJean, caught at the 10-yard line. He'll have a little bit of room to return, pushes up to about the 15, and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No problem. All right. Well, that's exactly what you wanted, Josh. What we said. Quick 3 and out. Maintain this lead. Ball back to the Eagle offense. They're 1 home run away from making a double-digit lead. That's all you need.
Yep. Keep your defense fresh. Keep Matthew Stafford in the cold. Getting the hands numb and not able to get back out there. So, Mason, where's Britton Covey? Britton Covey's on the IR. I don't think he can come back at the earliest even until like next week, and that would still probably be early. So, Mekhi Becton, as we're showing some highlights there, obviously. The Eagles' run game, 171 yards in the first half. Can they keep it up?
Got to get over 250. Got to be over 250 and they win.
Yep. Saquon to the left of Jalen in the gun. Ball on the 15-yard line. First play of the second half for Philly. Jalen will throw the football to the right side. Complete. DeVonta Smith along the sidelines. He's going to pick up 7 yards, maybe even 8, and a short second down coming up.
Nice quick throw. Good move by Smitty to get out of bounds, but still, of course, get 7 yards. He's the all-time Eagles postseason receiving yard leader, which is pretty crazy. A first-half catch got him the extra 6 that he needed, but that worked pretty well in the first half, and they run that same play again for 7 and a good play on first down, 2nd and 3.
Okay. Second down here. Jalen this time in the pistol. It's going to be a handoff right side Saquon. The Rams get good push. That's going to be a loss of like half a yard, so brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, we saw this a lot in the Packer game, Josh, where a lot of tackles in the backfield. Saquon really didn't get going until that final run to seal everything where he slid and instead of taking the touchdown. Philly's gotten a lot of push, but they have had a couple of plays here and there where there's a lot of people in the face of Saquon Barkley in the backfield. That was one of them. And 3rd and 1 turns into about 3rd and 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to punt this back since field positions changed a little bit.
Nope, that is for sure. Going to be a big first down here if they can get it. Jalen in the gun now. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Looking over the middle. Fires to AJ, and it's incomplete. No flags. Wanted a slant route, but it was way behind, and that's 4th down.
Did it get tipped at the line, or maybe an option route and AJ went the wrong way? Something was not right there. That was way off, and let's make sure this isn't tipped at the line of scrimmage. Vert's working on Mailata. No, I think Hurts just had to get it out quick. Oh, man, and Verse continues to taunt the Eagle fans. That is very fun to watch. Very fun to watch.
Ryan with a 5 says, shout out to my wife, Robin, for taking our son to the soccer game as the Eagles are punting it away so that he can watch the game. She's listening to you guys and sending love. There's a catch and going to be returned by the Rams and fielded very nicely. Sidney Brown, don't get a flag for anything stupid. No flag.
Really good punt. That flips the field back to about the 33. That was a big one by Braden Mann, but back-to-back holds of serve by the opposing defenses, and now the Eagles' defense gets another chance here. Come on, guys.
Yeah, not the best, but not the worst. So
Q's officially out the rest of the game, so not a surprise there.
Yep, kind of figured that one, but makes it official. At least it doesn't sound like it's incredibly long-term injury. I mean, you wonder about next week, but beyond that, it seems like he would probably be fine with a sprain, given how long those typically are. Ball on the 26. Frank, I need some positivity. Don't be saying that. It says we're cooked.
No, we're not cooked.
We're leading right now.
We have a 3-point lead.
It's a closer game than maybe what most people were thinking, but we're leading. It's not over by a mile.
Ram football team's good. I think a lot of people would have thought close game, and then Philadelphia pulls away and wins by double digits. That was kind of my prediction. Winning by 27-17, whatever my final score prediction was. Mm-hmm. But that's what people need to just calm down, keep playing good defense. Stafford's got to give us one. Got to give us one here.
Yep, I said 23-17, so maybe a little closer. I would love it if we don't, and we can just blow them out eventually, get them a defensive turnover, defensive touchdown, something.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Oh, man. Hold on, Isaiah Rodgers, right? Hold on, Isaiah Rodgers. Mm-hmm. He's done a really good job. He's been all over the place so far today. They've targeted him a lot, too. They've really not thrown Slay's way since that first possession. And Rodgers is going to get picked on a lot and going to get some chances, too. Make some interceptions. We could use them.
Appreciate you guys. Almost up to 1,500 likes between the streams. If you want to drop a like real quick, should be able to make that happen. We're still in commercial break. Going to be coming back. Ator with a 5 says our defense might have to score for us. LOL. Pick 6 and run for touchdown.
Jeez, that would feed families if we could do that. Strip sack, anything. Gosh. Another 3 and out would be just fine.
Do you imagine?
Golly. Just to get that double-digit lead, feel a lot safer, that's for sure.
I think it's probably the fact, too, like we haven't had to deal with as many closer games. So understandably, I know that like we're watching this and going like, oh boy, they need to not mess around, like take care of business, all this other stuff. But yeah, the Eagles have done that. We all were thinking, you play better teams in the playoffs, teams that adjust and see different items. So it's unusual. There's still some time. Eagles still leading, though. That's a positive. Here's on first down. Going to be a run Kyron Williams and going to go back right side. Gets a really good block. In pursuit is Reed Blankenship there and a great tackle to limit it to about a 5-yard gain.
Couldn't tell who was sealing the edge there, but they did a great job putting Nolan Smith on his back and giving Williams that cutback lane, but Blankenship did a good job tackling, and so probably ran for 10 yards, but only got about 6 because Blankenship made a run to the right and finally brought him down. Come on. Haven't had a blank interception in a long time, Josh.
Yeah.
It just feels like one of those games where he might sneak one in,
Could use one.
diving to the turf.
Best Sam with the 2 said AJ and Hurts seem out of sync. Get him a book, please. Well, he's probably doing that on the sideline. Here's 2nd and 4. Stafford going to throw deep shot, right side, taking it on his man, and it's incomplete. Nacua had a step on Slay, and looked like Nacua wasn't even looking at it either, along with Slay. Incomplete.
Josh Sweat is the one that forces that bad throw. He gets around the left tackle and starts climbing his way towards Matthew Stafford, and Stafford had to throw this a little early, but it's a little out and up, and Slay kind of just doesn't close as fast as you'd like, and that's one, chalk it up for a miss by the Rams. That should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, a little missed footing there from Nacua, too. Stops him from getting to that ball. Brandon with a 5 says Stafford historically bad in snow games. Defense just gotten unlucky. Go Birds. Hopefully at the link
3rd and
next
4.
week. There we go. Big 3rd down. Stafford going to throw, looking left side, taking another deep shot. He's going to go for his man, and it's caught by Cooper Kupp on Zay. Isaiah Rodgers, I thought for a second he had another chance at a pick.
He's in great coverage, and this one gets ripped out again. I mean, we are now 2 away from Rodgers getting a pick here, and Cooper Kupp just rips it out of his hands. This is basically a fade route to the left side, and just, oh, man, that's a big one on 3rd down. I thought for sure he was going to make that incomplete.
I don't know if Zay doesn't have an angle there to, like, go to the football, so he's just trying to grab the arm, but it feels like he could reach up there, just knock it out of the way. The big 30-yard gain. Now the ball's at the 38-yard line of Philly. 1st and 10, Stafford handoff left side. Now up the middle, Kyren Williams has some room, breaks a couple tackles, off to the races to the 15, the 10, finally brought down at the 8-yard line.
They blocked it well. Missed tackles and blocked it well. You miss Nakobe Dean on runs like that, and back into the red zone come the LA Rams. This is exactly what happened on their first scoring drive of the game. They got that shot deep to Whittington, and then they ran their way into the red zone and scored a touchdown. It's the exact same drive. Oren Burks missed tackle.
Yeah, this does not look like the defense that we've seen previously. We had a lot of missed tackles in this one. There were several in the Packers game, but man, you got to get a stop. 1st and goal, ball at the 8. It's a fumble. Ball on the ground, and Kyren Williams able to recover it. Oh, could you imagine? That would have been huge. It's going to be a loss, a big loss, back to the 15. So 2nd and goal, but man, if you're able to get that.
Lucky bounces. It happened for DeJean earlier. Went right back into his arms, and this one dies on the floor. Just a missed handoff from Stafford. Kind of slips out of Stafford's hands, but thankfully it just kind of skips and rolls safely into a place where Kyren Williams can jump into it. But that was a missed handoff from Stafford, and that could have been a disaster. Does back him up. 2nd and goal, but it's like 2nd and, 20 maybe?
Yeah,
15.
Second and goal from the, 15. Back further there. This time, Kyren Williams, fake handoff, play action, screen pass, has some room over the right side, and good tackle there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Zack Baun only going to get maybe 2 yards to the 13, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, Higbee looks like he's going to block Nolan Smith, releases, and that gives Nolan Smith a free shot at the quarterback. And so they got to dump it to Tyler Higbee real quick, and a good tackle in the open field. But 3rd and goal, and it's 3rd and over 10. Chance to make it a field goal versus a touchdown would be a big win for the Birds.
That would be huge.
Come on, guys. Keep it in front of you.
3rd and goal. Oh, if the defense can get a stop here, this would be massive. 8:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. 10 seconds on the play clock. Ball on the 13-yard line of Philly. Stafford in the gun. Kyren Williams to the right. Sends Higbee in motion to the left. Has trips left. Takes the snap. 3-man pressure. Going to try to roll left side. Now try to buy some time. Trying to move around. Jalyx Hunt grabs him. It's a sack. Jalyx Hunt with a sack, forcing a 4th and goal and a field goal.
3-man pressure. It's a coverage sack. Stafford held on to it too long. There's our boy Jalyx Hunt, friend of the channel. We appreciate him. And that's another red zone stop for the Bird defense in their 2nd sack of the day. And this is just the motor of Jalyx Hunt because he's not close to start. And Stafford rolls to the left, stops, thought he was going to throw, and then Hunt keeps battling. That's the motor that they really liked seeing him out of Houston Christian. And this is not an easy field goal. 34 yards left hash. Wouldn't mind a miss here.
Here we go. See if they can get it. Here's the snap. Snap's good. Kick is up, and it's drifting a little bit right, but he's going to make it. Good. Tie ball game.
Oh, man. Well, at least we kept him out of the end zone. Boy, you thought this was going to be a barn burner early in this game, Josh. And suddenly it is Slow rolling, 13 a pop, though. My goodness, still should be 14-13. I hope we don't regret that.
Whew. Yeah, the defense is, man, getting some stops. They've given up some big plays, but there's also opportunities there for turnovers. It's been kind of all over the place with what's taken with the opportunities for not only the defense but the offense. But hey, I mean, they're still not losing. So again, for people that freaking out in the chat a second ago, like, we're cooked, this is over, it's ridiculous, everything. It's like, look, I understand there's some PTSD, but like, this is not last year's team. This is not 2 years ago's team. This is the number one defense in the NFL. So they can get stops. They can limit teams to field goals. They've had 2 of those crucial ones in the red zone. It's time for Jalen in the offense. Jesse with a 2. Yes, Eagles need to score on this drive. They do. 3 points is fine, but really, let's go get a touchdown.
Yeah, a touchdown would be big here. Would be big here. Man, second half of a tied divisional round football game with a chance to host the NFC title game is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is just crazy how nervous I am.
Yeah, I'm right there. Totally feeling it. Josh H with a 5 is not going to lie. This is the type of game, or this type of game is what playoff football should be. A back and forth battle between 2 good teams.
Braden Fisk is done for the game, by the way. That report came out 5 minutes ago, so that's a big loss on the Ram defense. So each defense has lost a key rookie. Quinion out for the Birds and Fisk out for the Rams. So, oh, man, you got to hit. I mean, you don't want to force the ball to A.J. Brown, but you'd like to get him going here in the second half. And along with Saquon, quick hitters, outside runs, inside runs. I mean, they got to call a little better of a game here, too.
Yep. You need him. You definitely need him. Get him going, get this offensive momentum up. Even with the weather, I mean, you can run different options for him, throw it deep because he had the shot earlier. Feels like he will make a play. It's just a matter of time. Dino with a 10. Appreciate that. Says, we will win. Just y'all wait and see. We are the best closer team in the league.
Sprained shoulder is the Quinion Mitchell injury. I see people asking down below in the chat. So
okay.
Seems to be the case. But all right, coming back from commercial break.
All right.
Oh, boy. Come on, guys. We need a drive. Offense has been stale. After that, I mean, only one possession since the second quarter drop by A.J., but they've been a little quiet since that rocketing first quarter.
Oh, it would help us. We'd be feeling really good if we could get that happen. Come on.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
So you got a 2 from Dan Morris. Appreciate that. Hi from Coventry, UK. Let's keep the faith. Go Birds.
There you go.
Here you go, Dan.
UK checking in. Appreciate that.
Kickoff here is going to be caught in the end zone, kneeled by Kenny Gainwell, and we will have the ball at the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, I'm getting nervous. Tie. Anytime you're losing or tied, it feels so much worse than being in the lead. It's just awful. Just awful.
It's an obvious point, but yes, whenever you're going through the emotions, you're just like, you got to be kidding me. You're just not, like we were saying earlier, you're not used to it as often because the team is usually like, okay, they just keep the lead enough, and then boom, they break out. Shane with a 5 said, let's get Goedert going.
Quiet
Albert
so far.
Says it better be Saquon time. And then Pork Chop, I'll get to you here in a second. We got the first down play from the Eagles at the 30.
5-man Ram front.
To play in the third quarter. Going to be handoff Saquon right side, not going anywhere. Gain of maybe half a yard.
Yeah, they haven't hit on a Saquon run in a while. It feels like you're going to have to hit a throw or two and back up this box. They are there. I mean, I think it was a 6-man front that time, and they're trying to run into it, which they've hit on plenty of times this season. But I think with the field conditions, the weather, you might need to hit on a pass or two here.
Eagles still going with a little bit of a hurry up now. 2nd and 9 at the line of scrimmage. Jalen going to see the defense here. Barkley to his left. Takes the snap. He'll throw. Looking right side. Didn't like it. Going to try to buy a little bit more time. Roll left. And have some room maybe to take off and run. And he'll duck out of bounds after a gain of 5. So, or maybe 4. About 3rd and 5.
I wish the TV broadcast could show us the routes because AJ is the number one option at the top of the screen, and Jalen's looking right at him, but all it is a 5-yard stop. And so as soon as AJ stops, they're sitting on it, And Jalen can't throw this football. And Jalen gets ripped up and down for indecisiveness and holding on the ball too long. And yet so many times when you watch the All-22 film on Monday afternoon, it's like, where do you want him to go? And that's another great example of a 5-yard stop is not the best usage of A.J. Brown's talents.
Yeah.
One-on-one on this play here.
Big third down. John Dotson in motion left. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line. Jalen going to throw 4-man pressure. Has a little bit of time. Going to throw over the middle. Wide open. Dallas Goedert to the 50, the 45, 40. Plenty of room, the 35. And finally tackled at the 33-yard line. Big play there. Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert.
We talk about route concepts. There's a good over route from Dallas Goedert. I think he's slot to the top of the formation, but he also gets incredible protection up front. And Goddard's man falls, and Jalen has the time to throw it to him, right? Beautiful, clean pocket. The Rams don't heat up the pressure, and it works well for a big gain. That flips the field. Gain of 31. Here we go. Come on. Here we go.
Keep it rolling. Ball at the 34. See if Philly can capitalize. Jalen takes the snap. This time going to be play action to Saquon. Rolling right side. Had Smitty there. Going back over to Dallas Goedert. And another gain of about 5 yards. Good play on first down.
Jalen is going through his progressions this game. I know people want him to throw for 300 yards, but this is a shot play to AJ. The 2 is DeVonta Smith in the flat. The 3 is Goedert, who blocks for a little bit and then slips out. And Jalen goes 1, 2, 3, back to Goedert and still gets 6. Or 4, I should say.
Ball on the 30. 2nd and 6 officially. Jalen again, quick to the line of scrimmage, sees the defense, changing the play. He's going to take a snap. It'll be handoff Saquon up the middle, and there's an easy first down up to the 23-yard line.
And this is exactly what the Eagles' defense is made of, right? You hit on a couple of throws, that backs the defense up, and then you get a Saquon run. And you see it here. It's a 4-man front with 2 linebackers split out wide. I mean, this is one-on-one zone blocking with the Eagle offensive line, and all you got to do is just
easy.
Block your man and run right through it. This is what the offense needs. A couple of passes to get the run to open up.
Yep. Too
Heavy
easy
box
whenever
now.
you have that. Try not to. Jalen now going to throw. Has a little bit of time. Going to go deep shot left side. It's actually double covered. Nearly picked off. Oh, my gosh. That was thrown for A.J. Brown, but double covered.
Yeah, that was another one of those fake screens. They try to get A.J. on a go route, and yeah, I wouldn't have thrown this one. We rave about Hurts this drive, but I don't know if I throw this one. I can't tell if he's late or if this is always a bad idea. Now, I think he's a little late here, and it is one-on-one, and the safety comes off and helps at the end, but that should have been picked, and lucky it wasn't.
Okay, well, the Rams have gotten away with one, and that is definitely one, as you said, Thomas, that Jalen is fortunate to have back, because that looked like a pick waiting to happen. Ball at the 22-yard line, 2nd and 10. This time going to be a run to Saquon. No, it's a play action. There's a screen pass to Goedert. Plenty of blockers set up. Up to the 10, still up to the 5, being tackled, push, and hit at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal.
There we go. Kellen Moore is starting to get in his play calling bag. A.J. Brown was off the field, Josh, because of that last play. Took a shot, wanted to get a breather. There's a flag now with an eligible man downfield.
Oh, my.
Dang it.
No. Are you serious? They didn't have it quick enough. They went down too fast. No.
Oh, my gosh.
You've got to be kidding me.
Let's see. They got Becton here. Oh, my gosh. He can't get past the original line of scrimmage. How long did it take? Oh, he tried. He tried to wait. It took too long. I hate that rule so much. Oh.
Dang it.
Brutal.
Okay.
That been 1st and goal at the 3.
Yeah. Oh, well, 2nd and 15 now. Ball on the 27. Let me move the Eagle way back here. Jalen's going to throw, pressure a little bit, try to take off and run, breaks the first tackle, and then he's going to get sacked. There is another sack on Jalen Hurts, and he's down grimacing here. Hopefully he's okay. He's getting up.
He's up.
Something with a leg, maybe.
He got rolled up, I think, a little bit there. Oh, man. Yeah, that looked like got bent a little wrong. You wonder if the groin might have gotten stretched, that inner thigh muscle, instead of like a knee. It seemed like he kind of did the splits. Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. 3rd and 17, and they're
the 30.
Borderline field goal range.
I mean, I wouldn't kick it from here. This is going to be 47-yarder. 3 on the play clock. 3rd and 17. Jalen this time handoff Saquon left side, and that's just to get a little bit of yards for Jake Elliott, I suppose. Going to be up to the 27, so you got a 44-yard attempt if you want to take it.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you have to. Boy, I don't like games where you just think about missed opportunities, but penalty there, the ball would have been in 1st and goal at the 3, and they could have ran it in for a touchdown, and now we got to all hold hands and sing Kumbaya for Jake Elliott to maybe make one here.
Rams are feeling themselves over on the sideline. They got a lot of momentum and jumping around after that play. Understandable, because you thought you were going to get a touchdown given up. Here's the field goal attempt on the left hash, though. Jake Elliott, kick is up, and it's there, and it's... Oh, my gosh, it's good. Barely. Whew. Okay, I thought it was drifting too far to the right, but he made it. We'll take the 3 points. That would not have been good from 3 yards further out, it looked like, but, you get the points. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness Jalen seems to be okay. We'll see. But, man, big kick there. Needed that. Still should be a 4-point game, which is the big problem. That is the worst part about all of this. But there's only 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, Josh. This 4th quarter is coming really quick. It is going to be here before you know it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and we are just... Oh, nothing easy. Just right there. We are leading. We're okay. I'm wanting this thing to take care of business now, get a touchdown, get a solid lead. If the defense could get a stop here, we keep on saying that. It's like if the defense could get a stop, and they've limited to a field goal, but it's like offense, go capitalize then. Go get a touchdown. Pork Chop with a 10 earlier saying good vibes only here. This ain't Dallas. Let's show birds. Have been loving the streams and videos from both you guys. Keep it up. Let's go birds.
Hurts is in the medical tent.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hopefully he's okay.
Oh, man.
Jeez,
all right,
this could be
hobbled to the sideline. Yeah, the groin is what they're saying right now, which is I think he just pulled it would be the question. In the cold weather, then can he keep it loose enough?
Yeah, and if he can't run, then man, he's beaten him a couple times when he's been able to, but oh boy, Gonzalo with a 5. Hurts to taking 2 sacks that might have cost us 3 points each. I think that's probably before the field goal. So
it's right though. It could be a 9-point lead right now. It's a very good point.
Yeah,
very good point. I just hope we don't look back and do what ifs in this game. Let's just get out of here with a win. Oh man.
Pizza Hut with a 5. Appreciate that. Every RPO this season has been a penalty. Jalen holds it too long. They need to stop it. They've definitely had a ton of issues with that lineman downfield.
Ever since that rule change. Yeah, it used to be about a 5-yard grace period. Now it's like you can't even leave the line, which is so crazy because you need forward momentum anyway. But all right, now we wonder what's going on with Jalen Hurts.
And for everybody in the comments saying Tanner, by the way, it's not Tanner McKee. It's Kenny Pickett. Whether you want it to be or not, he's the emergency quarterback. So Kenny would have to be injured. Kenny is the second string.
Yeah, Kenny is warming up.
Pickett is coming in if they have to.
Oh, here, we'll probably get an update. They're back from commercial break. When defense got to make a play, though. Need a defensive play. Oh, man. All the people that hate Jalen Hurts, right? You're going to be regretting it if he doesn't get back in this game.
No. Oh, defense, it's time. You've been playing fairly well, but we need you. We need you more. There's a kick into the end zone there by Jake. Good job. Touchback, ball at the 30.
Yeah, I mean, defense is held to 13 points, right? We'd say you hold the Rams 13 points, we'd all take it, but the problem is Eagle offense only has 13 as well, so... Oh, man, come on. Who's going to make a play on defense? Who's going to be, we've seen it all year long, a punch out by Zack Baun, an interception by Reed Blankenship, a strip sack. Who is going to be the guy to win this football game for Philadelphia and send us to the NFC Championship game? Come on, guys. Come on.
Let's see. We got one from Jamie Jolly with a 5. Says, linemen know this after playing this season. I mean, yeah, they know it, but, they still forget sometimes. Here's first down, complete over the middle. Oh, a big drop. Wow. Stafford had Higbee wide open, would have been a first down, and he dropped it.
That's big. Not a lot of those. Here's an update on Hurts. Let's listen. Saying left knee.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Oh,
yep, that does
so
not
bad.
look good.
That would be so bad.
Does not look good. Still in the tent.
It looked like Dom might have said he's good, but it's so hard to tell based on there. So who knows? Second and 10, ball on the 30. Stafford going to be handoff Kyren Williams to the right side. Has a big hole, breaks the first tackle, and a good hit made by Reed to save it from a first down. So it's going to be a 3rd and about 3.
It's crazy watching an Eagle team miss tackles. That's just not something they did when Nakobe Dean was in there, and somebody has an arm around Kyren Williams and can't bring him down. You mentioned Reed came up and laid the wood there. That was a big hit to stop forward momentum and bring up 3rd down. Oh, man. Come on, guys. 1:47 to go, 3rd quarter. Come on, guys. Oh, man.
Oh, come on. Big 3rd down. Another one. We keep saying this every single drive just about, but 3rd and 2. Eagles showing pressure. 1:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. 6 on the play clock. Stafford has Kupp in motion. Takes the snap. Pressure up the middle. Left side going to throw it. And it's caught. It's incomplete again. Oh, my gosh. We had 2 drops. Very lucky. Very fortunate. Puka Nacua drops it on the sideline. And 4th and 2, the Rams are going to have to punt.
Route on Isaiah Rodgers. They're not going to throw Slay's way the rest of the game. It's 1-on-1. They finally bring pressure. They walk everybody up, and they bring both Burks and Baun. Baun got kind of close, and that's just a drop by Nacua, and right in the hands, and he just doesn't see it. That is really fortunate. All right, so now who
Make
it's
sure
got to
no
be
fake.
Kenny Pickett. I think it's got to be Pickett, right?
Yeah, it's going to be. No, Zach Berman says Jalen Hurts is going back into the game. Got that on Twitter here, so we should be. I assume he's okay. The punt is away here for the Eagles now, and it's going to be a deep one to the 5. And why did Coop not get it?
Man.
Stay away now. It's at the 3-yard line. That's where it's downed. Oh, Coop. The thing is, usually, you're taught like you let it go over your head if it's at a certain point, and it's gonna, just bounce in the end zone. But in these conditions, the ball just dies. Like it hits on the field, and you saw it there. It's not gonna roll much further at all. Okay, you got a 97-yard drive in you.
Hurts is back in.
Man, the ball on the 3-yard line. Gosh, come on. We can do it. I believe in this team, but field position battle, you just get nervous now and hit the like button.
Come on.
Yes. So Hurts is back in. So we got some positivity there. Almost over 4,000 people, by the way, on the stream. We appreciate you guys. Make sure to sub to the channel. Got some crazy giveaways as well. Got a lot of anxiety here. What is it? Maybe two more plays in this 3rd quarter, a minute 16-ish.
Yep.
We're getting there. Oh boy. I am more nervous and more anxious than I was hoping to be at this point as we're approaching the 4th quarter, but we're still leading technically. It's just one of those, again, you want to be up 2 scores so you could say, oh, okay, you know what? Worst case scenario, they go all the way down to score and you're still okay.
I know. Oh, man.
I say you go back to Goddard, though. Goddard's had some opportunities.
They went down the field nice in that last drive, man. They just got to get us 1 touchdown, and it's a 2-score game. 4th quarter, 2-score game. That's all we need. All we need.
We had a longer TV timeout with the quarter change. Soon to be quarter change coming, but they're getting it in now.
Boy, you almost take for granted the leads Philadelphia had in the Packer game. They always felt comfortable. Yeah. Always felt comfortable. Boy, just so different.
Like the one point that they got it to 6, it was like immediately Eagles go all the way down the field, score, you're back up by 12, good to go. But man, come on, guys. Man, a score would be big. It's good to have Jalen, though. Good to have Jalen back out there. Got to be good to go. Got him checked out.
Backed up again. Looks like they wrapped the knee a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. Be smart.
Snow is coming down. Jalen standing in his end zone. 1st and 10, ball officially in the 4. Going to be handoff to Saquon up the middle, and he'll pick up about 3 yards, maybe 4. You have some breathing room.
Yeah, here's an update on Jalen from Melissa Stark. Let's listen in. They put a brace on the left knee is the official word. And so now you wonder when the read option game happens, do they even try to defend Jalen Hurts and make him prove he can run, right? That's going to be the question.
Yeah, come on. Come on, guys. 2nd and 6. See what they can do here. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. 3 seconds on the play clock. Jalen's got to get it away. He does. He takes the snap, dropping back, trying to find somebody. Pressure it, and Jalen's going to be sacked. It's going to be a safety. Oh, my gosh. A safety?
Held on to it too long. Held on to it too long. Oh, man. Held on to it too long. And they get the ball back.
Yeah, that's the double whammy. You're giving them 2 points. It's a 1-point game. You still have the lead, but they're about to get the ball. And, man, Jalen's got the brace on his knee.
He's got to throw it away, man.
I don't know that he can. I don't know that he can move much at all. Thankfully, he doesn't fumble there. He's got it with one arm. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Is he going back to the medical tent? What's he doing? Is he going to the sideline? He just went to the sideline. Oh, the fact they get the football, it makes me sick.
6 sacks on Jalen. I mean, this is starting to feel like one of those. It's obviously not over, but yeah, Squinks in with the 2 says this game is sponsored by Tums. Yeah, I need something, man. It is.
Defense got to make a play. Defense is going to have to make a play.
I mean,
no turnovers in this game.
Yeah, and I just wonder, like, how many times can we point to, like, saying, oh, hey, if a team has 6 sacks, and it's not even over yet, but 6 sacks that, you're able to pull one out here, like they still have the lead. But my gosh.
Oh, boy. There's still a whole quarter left.
Mm-hmm.
Whole quarter left. Defense, come on. They got to give us something. Still leading, which doesn't feel like we are at all. Holy cow.
Elliott's going to kick this one off. Line drive. It's caught at the 15-yard line. Going to be returned up to the 30, 35, and a host of tacklers finally stopped that return. So 35-yard line. After the safety, Rams trailing by 1. And remember, last possession, they had 2 fortunate drops for Philly, which was what caused a punt. Otherwise, they would have kept moving the football down the field. Daniel with the 5 says, I knew it was going to be, or I knew going into this game that it wasn't going to be hard, but the offense has to step up. And yes, we are up, but we should still be up by more, although he still believes. So, I mean, true. Josephine with a 20 bomb says, come on, guys, we are beat up, but we can still win this.
Come on, let's believe. It's snowing like crazy right now.
Yeah, it's coming down. Might be the last play of the third quarter. Eagles were leading 16-15. Going to be run right side. Kyron Williams has a hole and brought down, but the gain of about 7 yards. So it'll be a 2nd and 3. And we will go into the fourth quarter with the Eagles leading by 1. But the Rams have the ball.
Oh, a safety and a missed extra point. Oh, it could be the difference. Oh, boy. Fourth quarter. Oh, man.
This is terrifying. The thing is, too, like we've said this a million times, but it's like the longer this game gets in or it goes into it, the Rams, you could feel it. Like a road team's belief, it builds and it builds and it builds. But you give a safety, it's a turnover, it's points, it's giving the ball like that's huge of a momentum swing. So, I mean, we want stops all the time, but man, this is one of those you got to get. If you're the defense, they've come up time and time again, but you got to get a stop here, get the ball back to the offense.
I was looking back at that play call on bad knee, back up in the end zone. I
don't like it.
Oh man, this is a game you wanted to kind of put away early, and they had their chances to do it, and now you got to grind out a win somehow. And I'm just, we just got to believe in the fourth quarter that they're going to make a play. And it starts with a defensive stop here, maybe a turnover, and get the ball back.
Yep. There's time. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick because I'm not going to be able to stand, so I'll be back.
Go ahead. Oh, boy. Oh, guys, this is so nerve-wracking. My gosh. Why didn't you just throw the football? I thought he had Goddard open. I think that's a miss by Jalen. I don't know how hard it is to see, but it sure felt like he needed to get rid of that football and not give up 2 points. Oh, man. Almost starts with DeJean not fielding the punt, though. Fair catch and making sure it's not first down at the 3 instead of first down at the 10. Oh, my gosh. This game was going just... Katie Noel, where's A.J. Brown? Been quiet today. He's had his throws. He's got six, 7 targets, but he's not making the catches. Oh, man. Yeah, they have been doubling AJ too. That is very true. I saw Benjamin said that. They've been doubling him a lot. And I think it's 6 sacks for the O-line coming up small. I agree. The offensive line is not blocked well at all. And they have not imposed their will since the first quarter in terms of the running. Oh, boy. Do it again. Here we go. All right, back from commercial break. What do we got? Fourth quarter, 15 minutes left. Will it be the end of the Eagles season, or will they live to play another week? That's going to be the question here. First things first, defense has got to get a stop. Can't give the Rams any more points. No guarantee the Bird offense can score any more points. All right. Here we go. First down, moving right to left from the 42-yard line. A 2nd down and 3 upcoming for the Rams. Sorry, 2nd and 10. Although it doesn't look like it. It should be 2nd and 3. They have it wrong on the screen. It should be a 2nd down run up the middle for Kyron Williams. Fumble the football. Ball's down.
Yes.
Have it. They got it. Yes.
Go, Zay, go. Run, Zay, run. Go. Yes.
He's got one man to beat.
Oh, my gosh.
10. Oh, my God.
Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. Hit the like button.
Oh, my gosh. There's the turnover. First
I
and
think
goal,
I broke my thumb. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, that was a hockey puck on an ice rink, Josh. Kyron Williams, I think he just drops it. I don't think anyone gets a hand on it. No, Jalen Carter punched it out. Oh, and then it skids around, and Isaiah Rodgers picks it up and runs it all the way to the 10.
Bro, the fact that
Jalen Carter.
The fact that Zay can even pick that football up that quickly, everyone else is down on it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, come on, touchdown. Give us the score, baby. Come on. Snow Angels in the end zone for the Bird defense. There's the turnover we were praying for. Oh, my gosh.
Let's make it happen. Come on, baby. Was it first? Yeah, 1st and goal at the 10. Okay.
1st and goal at the 10. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I cannot believe he punched that out. He is getting swarmed by Eagles on the sideline. He knows he just made maybe the game-saving play. First play of the 4th quarter for the Birds offense now. Ball at the 10. Hurts still in there. Barkley in the pistol. Come on. Be smart. Be smart. Jalen called for the football. Turns and gives Barkley up the middle. Big hole. There goes Saquon. He's down to the 1.
Yes!
They're at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, my gosh. The momentum has completely changed.
Woo, baby. Come on.
Oh, will they shove it with Jalen is the question here, right? How's the knee?
That's
a lot of driving. That'll be a big indicator. They're in pistol.
That's a great question,
I don't know if he can drive on that knee. Pistol. It's really at the 2. Ball's really at the 2, so they might not be shoving it anyway. Here we go. 2nd and goal. 1-point ball game. Hurts in the pistol. Takes the snap. Turn give Barkley up the middle. Runs over a man. He lost a yard. Oh, my gosh. In a 1-point game, Josh, just thinking ahead, you do go for this, right? On 3rd and goal. You have to. Or sorry. You kick. You have to kick.
Yeah, I think so.
You have to kick to make it a 4-point game. But let's just worry about a touchdown.
Come on.
Please get a touchdown. Please. 3rd and goal. Oh, boy, yeah. I just don't think they're in push area.
They're too far back, and you're right, Thomas. I mean, I don't know about the knee. Like, Jalen hasn't shown anything so far to be able to move, well, and certainly drive off of it.
Shotgun. AJ isolated at the top of the formation. 3rd and goal from the 2. Hurts takes the snap. Turn give Barkley. Up the middle. He is at the 1. Is he in? He's in!
Yes!
Touchdown! Let's check it.
Come on!
Let's make sure it's right at the 1. It is right at the 1. The line judge had a good look. They're jawing in the end zone.
They called it on the field.
Everybody. They did call it on the field. Let's see where his knee is. He's down short. He's short. But you might not be able to see it because you can't see the nose of the football. If he's short, it's by an inch. They will review it. This is really close.
Oh,
I think he's short, Josh. Well, they're saying he's clearly short. You can't really know where the ball is, though. You can't really see. Here's your angle. Where's the nose of the football? Elbow down right there, but the nose is here, though, isn't it? It's this close if it's not in. Oh, my gosh.
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be short. I think he's gonna be just barely short.
Surely he can brotherly shove it from here. I mean, it's at the inch line.
I know, man. You think so? Surely,
Please.
If there's one time for Jalen to like gut it out on a sprained knee, it's like, hey, man, one more play. Let's go do it.
Is it in? I'm trying to refresh Twitter to see if it's in.
As you're seeing that, I'm gonna run through the super chats real quickly. Ader with a 2 is Kellen Moore's head still even in Philly. Knoxburg with a 5. Maybe they can come back, hopefully, for some apparent reason.
He's short.
I still have hope.
He's short.
Okay.
He's short, and they're going to go for it.
They will go for it, yeah.
Oh, I can't believe they had enough to overturn that, honestly. Can they shove it in? Please shove it in.
They surely
please.
can. 10 from Mike says, let's go Zay for the previous the turnover. Mr. Chris with a report, the 5 says report. Josh Davis has broken his thumb. Questionable return to the stream. I'm good. I don't know what I did to my thumb here. I slammed it on the table way too hard. We're good. Thomas, this is one where, yes, we absolutely have to go for it here. I mean, you could kick a field goal, but you got to capitalize on the turnover. You got to capitalize on the points,
close
get the
enough.
score, get the touchdown.
If it was 4th and goal from the 3, I would kick it because it's a 4-point game. But from it's literally the half-inch line. It's just a matter of it's going to come down to a brotherly shove, which is insane.
Yeah. But if you can't get it with a turnover from Zay and you come away with 0, like, oh my gosh, if you come away with 0 points and getting that close,
you got to have an honest conversation with Jalen Hurts right now in the span of about 30 seconds. You have got to be able to be like, can you actually drive forward? Because that's critical.
Yeah.
The 600-pound squat, the leg strength is everything, like, for the tush push. That's the reason why it's so good. But can the line block enough to get him 1 extra yard?
Yeah,
I thought because they called it a touchdown that it was going to be that it was going to stay. I thought the nose was close enough. I thought it was close enough. Short. It's official. He's short.
All right. Come on, we can do it. It's like just a couple inches away. Brotherly shove.
Put Kenny Pickett in. I mean, it's literally this close.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be guaranteed on any other day except for this. You got to have a clean snap.
Please.
It is snowing so hard right now. Hurts is in for the brotherly shove on 4th and goal. They're trying to false start. No, they snapped it. Oh, they called a false start. They called a false start. False start. Somebody false started. Jalen had it too. False start. I'm sick. Got to kick it.
Oh, no.
Kick it. You have to kick it.
You have to take the points now, but
I'm so sick.
Oh, it's Lane there. Yeah, you saw a little bit of movement.
And he got it, too. And he got the touchdown.
Easily
I'm so sick right now. Oh, my gosh. Yep, he did move. Oh,
Dang
my gosh. And now comes a Jake Elliott field goal, which is not guaranteed. I cannot believe this. And he got it. He got it, too. Players are clearing the landing spot to make sure that he can snap this. Oh, Jake.
Come on, baby.
Driving win.
You got it, Jake. He can do it. He's got it.
23-yarder. It's dead center. Set up, please, for a 4-point lead. Here we go. Snap, hold, kick. Got it.
Oh.
4-point lead. Oh, but
a little close.
Touchdown.
That was a not great snap, and Braden Mann getting hands on that to put it down.
4-point ball game. I cannot believe there was a false start on that play. And he was short. Wow. I'm so sick. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's not going to be easy. Not going to be one of those days it's easy. We're just a little stressed, a little anxious after those. Elbert with a 2, Tush pushed in. Oh, this is early. Yeah, Tush pushed it with Saquon. They decided to try to do it. Jalen, he got it. It's just the penalties. Pork chop, breathe, boys. I'm trying to. And Vin with a 5 says, "Yo, Philly special, thanks for the ticket. It's cold as F up here. We need
is he there?
Yeah, flew all the way from Florida. We're going to win, man. Hopefully, we need that. We need the good vibes, positivity, and the energy. I'm going to try to be here, but oh my gosh, it just defense is coming up big, man. They got a turnover for you. They got a turnover. They can do it again. They come in bunches, so maybe it's 30 degrees. The snow is absolutely crazy now. Golly, can you get another stop? Can you get the offense to do a little bit? And then it feels like if you get one more stop, you go down the field. A touchdown is like game over, but if you get a field goal, then it's like, okay, you're up 7. Feels like you're starting to get to the point of with this weather that it gets even more difficult.
Yeah, the big factor is that it's a 4-point game. I mean, that is a huge thing to where you can't get all the way down and kick a field goal to tie it or take the lead as it was before that. But, the missed opportunities in this game. Please let this not be one of those games where you just think about everything that went wrong. There's 13:23 to go. Elliott kicks this one line drive. Really bad kick. Going to take 2 hops and then picked up at the 4 to the 15, 20, 25, and then he's going to be tackled down. You can't see where he's at. I mean, there's so much snow. I think he's across the 30. 26-yard line, actually. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Garrett with a 5 said it's crazy. The refs saw the flinch, but not the Rams. Lined literally over the ball. Yeah, I mean,
I just can't believe that Saquon was short. I really thought that because they called it a touchdown on the field, they would not be able to see enough because there really wasn't an angle. They just kind of guessed. Okay, we have to guess where they're at in the field because we don't know. 26-yard line right now. 4-point ball game.
Yeah, good
13-18 to go, fourth quarter. Stafford under center with a 6-man front for Philadelphia. Run to Kyren Williams to the right side. Gets around the edge and then is tackled by Cooper DeJean. Falls into a big pile of snow there for a gain of about 4. Be second down and 6.
Okay.
Second half possessions for the Rams. Punt, field goal, punt, fumble. They have been struggling to move the football, and we got to pray that continues.
Come on, baby. We can do this. We got
Second
this.
and
Come on,
6.
D.
Balls across the 30. Both teams have 16 plays so far in the second half. 12:48 to go, fourth quarter. Birds up 4. Stafford under center. Ball at the 34-yard line. Another run for Kyren Williams. He runs right into Zack Baun. Baun's going to
stop
get
him. Stop him. Stop him.
Drag
Yes.
him down for a big loss. Big loss there. He lost 4 or 5. There's Zack Baun. There's the All-Pro. Quiet today. That's a big one.
There we go. Big third down.
This is a huge third down.
This is, going to be 3rd and 9? Was it like a 3-yard loss?
Yeah, 9 or 10. Oh, man. The problem for the Rams when you're down is that it's hard to throw in this weather. I mean, if you're not watching this game, it's snowing so hard.
Yeah.
It's starting to accumulate. I mean, it is.
It looks like the
snowing
snowball.
like it was for the Snow Bowl. 3rd and 9. Ball, I believe, at the 30 of the Rams. Moving right to left. Stafford in the gun, Williams to his right. Higbee comes in motion. They're 3 for 10 on 3rd down today. 4-man pressure. Stafford steps up, fires across the middle. Caught, first down. Puka Nacua in front of Darius Slay. No, sorry, it's Robinson for a gain of 12. Big throw, big catch. That'll move the chains. There's 4 of 11 on 3rd down. That's a big one. Stafford had a guy right in his face and had a nice throw there.
Yeah, Milton Williams getting close to it. It's the one part about a pass rush with the snow sometimes slows it down, and so gives maybe Stafford just a half second more to be able to step into that throw.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense. One more turnover. 1st and 10, ball, I think, at the 40, something around there. They haven't put the digital markers up. Under center is Stafford. Play action, he'll throw. Pressure coming. Ball, it's hit.
Oh, get
is
there.
that a fumble?
Get there.
Pick it up. It goes out of bounds. No one grabbed it, and they're probably going to call it incomplete, but he got hit. Incomplete pass. All right, well, I guess the arm was going forward, but Oren Burks needs to jump on that football.
Yeah,
I think Jalen Carter. That's a fumble. Oh, it's real close. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Went out of bounds, but that is so close.
Got to be careful. I mean, yeah, you're right.
mean,
Just be careful. Might as well pick it up.
forward.
Just kind of let it roll out of bounds.
Jalen Carter trying to single-handedly wreck this game for the Eagles. 4-point lead, 2nd and 10. 10 on the play clock. Rams need to hurry here. We still don't know where this ball is officially at. I think they're at their own 45-yard line. Shotgun takes the snap. Quick screen. It's incomplete. Batted down by Zack Baun. And they got to make sure it's incomplete. They do. Recovered by Puka Nacua, but there is Zack Baun again. So the 2 All-Pros, Josh, Jalen Carter and Zack Baun are making their presence felt here in a critical 4th quarter drive here, 3rd and 10.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Show up whenever they need to. All-Pros lining up Zack Baun on the edge. Reads it perfectly because the screen pass is coming, and you wonder what the blocker set up there.
Oh, it was a penalty on the Rams, too.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I didn't hear it. But Philly declined it to keep it on 3rd and 10. So, makes sense. Oh, boy.
We need this stop. Come on,
Years
baby.
off my life. 3rd and 10 from the Ram 45.
Come on.
Clock is stopped at 11:10 in this football game. Stafford in the gun. Does he have a pick left in him? Birds showing pressure. Will they come? Looks like they're going to. Stafford calls for the football. Here comes a blitz. He has a clean pocket, rolls to his left. There's going to be hit. Ball down, bubble.
Yes!
Got it.
Oh, my gosh!
Got it. No,
Yes!
got it.
Come on!
Yes!
Oh!
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Nolan! Nolan! Let's go! Oh, my gosh!
There it is. That is massive. Zack Baun
did it.
recovered it. Oh, Nolan Smith. Oh, my gosh.
Come on now.
All-out blitz. Nolan Smith's one-on-one with the right tackle. Gets around Stafford and just plucks that football right out of his hands, and it goes right into Zack Baun's waiting arms. Oh, my gosh. Back-to-back critical turnovers for the Stafford offense. Oh, there's the Stafford sack. Oh, my gosh. I had a Stafford strip sack on my plays. I wonder if I'm close to getting it. I'm very curious.
That is so big time. I mean, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Nolan
man.
making the play. Let's go. Get this score. Get 6. You got to get the touchdown.
6.
Capitalize.
Seal it. We don't
Get
really
the
know
run
where the
game.
ball is. It's on the Ram side of the field. I think it's at the Ram 40? 38. Ram 38. Here we go. Pistol formation. Jalen takes the snap. Turn give Barkley. Run up the middle. And he's going to be hit and stopped and goes nowhere. Maybe got 2 yards. Important here, Josh, is field goal range. That would make it a 7-point game. Just be clean here, right? Be clean and get points.
Honestly, I would say this too, Thomas. Like on this play, not on the whole series, but almost right now, I would have told Kellen Moore this is 4-down territory for this first down, because if you get to 4th and 1 or 4th and 3, why on earth you got to punt the football and like a 10-yard difference?
Unless you want to pin them. Ball at the 36, 2nd and 8. They gave him 2. Pistol formation. Will Jalen throw again is the question. Takes the snap. Well, he's going to throw right here. Rolling right. Stops, throws to Saquon. Caught out of the backfield. And he's going to be short of the line to gain, but he probably got 3 or 4. So 3rd and short. I don't know how you would ever call someone inbounds or out of bounds because it's all white down there. It'd be very difficult to do a toe tap and get it back. So, well, you might get your wish on going for a 4th down because it's 3rd and short, Josh. One big play away. One big play away. Oh, my
Come on,
gosh.
boys. Make it happen.
9:51 to go,
get
fourth
this first.
quarter.
Get this first.
19-15 Philly. 3rd and 5. I thought he got more than that, but ball at the Ram 34. So they're in field goal range. Takes the snap. 3rd and 5 turn. Gives Saquon at the middle. Not going to get it. He maybe got a yard. 50-yard field goal, Josh. I don't think you kick this. I think you go for it or you punt it.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
what
could
gonna
pin
be
him
4th and 3.
4 probably. I don't know if he got more. It looks like they're going to go.
Oh, it's 4th and 4. Yeah, so I guess you.
I think you got to go.
Yeah.
And they're going to go. You can't kick it from 50.
No, you definitely can't kick it. You and then if you punt it, like what? You're doing a punt from the 34 to maybe get him a 20-yard, if at best 20 yards flip.
4th and 4. Shotgun.
Oh, come on, guys.
Ball at the Ram 33. 4 in the play clock. Hurts in the gun. Timeout. No? Are they going to get a snap off? Okay, they got it off. Hurts will throw. Looks right. Throws right. That's caught.
Yes!
A.J. Brown
Yes!
first down. A.J.
Yes!
Brown first down.
Come
the
on!
slant. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Any book you want, A.J. We needed that one. That one's huge.
Oh my gosh. Yes. He got it. He got the
Boy,
catch.
this soft coverage. This is like 2023 Eagle defense soft coverage. 10 yards off on 4th and 4, and it's just a little slant, and that's the easiest pitch and toss of Jalen Hurts' life. And the clock keeps running. Ball down at the Eagle 20 or the Ram 23. Pistol formation. Turn give Barkley. Running right side, slips and falls. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Clock will keep running, and they are definitely in field goal range now, Josh. Definitely in field goal range now.
I mean, kind of. I'm still kind of leery of kicking it from this far out with these conditions. But yes, you're right. They're able to. Oh my gosh, though, to get that catch, to get that from A.J. Brown. Oh, that's huge. So big time.
Boy, I just need one more A.J. Brown catch, and I'm hitting a 4-stack parlay. It'd be really fun, but it doesn't matter. I don't really care. 2nd and 11. 7:49 to go here, fourth quarter. Takes a snap, play action, rolling Jalen to the right. He's got tons of room. Now fires right side, caught DeVonta Smith, and he's going to be out of bounds. Might have gotten 4. It's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
Third
I think it's
down
like third
for
and 5-ish.
Sure. Yeah, maybe 3rd and 6, 3rd and 4. Okay, he got more than I thought.
Oh, okay.
I love the play call, Josh. Pistol, roll him out. They're all guess and run. All right.
They don't roll him out to the left very often. So I agree with you. I like the play. You go against the percentages.
He's moving fine too, which is good.
Yeah.
3rd and 4. Ball down at the 17. And they want to reset the game or the play clock, and they do. Okay, 3rd and 4. Pistol. 3 receivers in. Goddard at the bottom or the top of the formation. Hurts stamps his foot, takes a snap, turn give Barkley, and he's going nowhere. Didn't get a yard. Decision time for Philadelphia. I think you got to kick. Got to kick.
And it's going to be
They're going to kick.
a 36-yard field goal, something like that.
Oh, the Jake Elliott extra point looms large because it'd be an 8-point game if they make this. That it's hopefully going to be a 7. Oh, man. 1 block away, and Saquon gets a first down there. What a bummer. Come on, Jake. 2 for 2 so far. This one's from 37.
Oh, this would be
Please
money. This
make
would be
this.
so big. So big.
2
Come
for
on.
2. He's made from 44 and 23.
I can't watch. You
Just
gotta
one
tell me.
right in
You gotta
between.
just tell me.
From the left hash. 6:23 to go. Snap, hold, kick up, and it is good. He got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Come on.
3 for 3. Jake the make, baby. 7-point game. Oh,
Let's
man, that was
go.
a rough snap. That was a good hold from Braden Mann.
2 in a row like that, bro.
Oh, my
Jeez.
gosh. 6 minutes left.
Sneak it in there.
Mm.
Hit the like button, baby. Almost 2,000 combined. Over 5,000 watch the stream. We appreciate you guys, and we're absolutely losing it. But we're right there. 7 points feels a whole lot better right now.
One defensive stop. One defensive stop. That's all it takes, and this game's over. One defensive stop. Gosh, you wish it was an 8-point lead, but you beggars can't be choosers.
Nope. 8 points would feel like a huge benefit. Obviously, they could still go down and get the 2, but let me run through these super chats. Apologize earlier, but in the heat of the moment, obviously hard to get to these. Andrew K says now pound the effing rock. I imagine what he's saying, and finish the game. They're trying to do. It's just getting more difficult with this snow, and they haven't gotten leverage. The fumble with a 2 from B after the Nolan Smith. Yes, one more. Can we get one more turnover, whether it's a pick or a fumble? Cranky Cletus with a 5. Appreciate that. Says Nolan and Billboard Baun. Fly Eagles fly.
Literally.
Huge difference makers. Also Jalen Carter. Don't forget the bread man. Crease Marquise with a 2 says pay the man. I think that's Zack Baun, but you can pay several of them.
One stop away.
Vin at the game with the 5 bomb, and actually since Vin dropped the super chat earlier, they were able to kind of turn things around, so we appreciate that. At the game says we need points off turnovers. I'm 1 pick away to hit. They're so close. Maybe they get that one here. Squishy with the 2 add heart beds to the Tums. This is no doubt one of those games. Everything else. Ader with a 5 says need to capitalize on these turnovers, man. We need the points. Absolutely. At least they got the field goal there. A touchdown would have been nicer, but they got the field goal up 7. B with a 5 says I'm so excited for the Bills and Ravens game, and Jalen Hurts has to cook against the Commanders game if we make it. If we make it to the game, I think is what they're saying. I think that's what the comment is. But yes, but let's finish it here. We're so close. I mean, we're fourth quarter. Get a stop. Getting close. Dylan with the 2 also says F the Jalen hate. Dude is a warrior. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm with you. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on, baby.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. One stop. One stop. One stop is all it takes.
We could do it. We could do it.
One
Jonathan with the
stop is all
2
it
says
takes.
defense wins championships, and man, that it does so far. We were right there.
It's crazy. We're up to 2 turnovers, and the snow now becomes the Eagles' biggest friend, makes it hard to throw, and these edge rushers, go get them. 6:18 to go in the NFC Divisional Round. A date with the Commanders back in Philadelphia. Just a couple of moments potentially away. Got to just get a stop. Rams down 7. Elliott runs up to this one, kicks it away. Another line drive. Actually, it's pretty good end over end. It's a great kick out the back of the end zone.
Come on, Jake.
the Rams will go into the win the rest of the way. I think that is correct. Good kick there by Jake. Ball at the 30. Back out comes Stafford and company, fresh off of back-to-back fumbles.
Josh H with a 5 says, just want to say I feel bad because I always watch Josh's stream, but Thomas, yours is open and muted in another window. So just so you know, it's on both from Josh H.
I appreciate that. Everyone should do that. There you go. Double up. That's not a bad idea.
Come on,
Who
baby.
cares about that, though? Let's worry about this.
Go.
1st and 10, 6:18, 22:55 left in this football game. Phillies led the entire way. Kyron Williams alone, setback from the 30. Stafford to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to hit. He's going to be
yes!
for Ojomo. There he is.
Another one.
Big one. They're starting to come in bunches now, Josh. It's just it's starting to they're starting to heat up here. This is exactly what you could hope for. 4th sack of the day.
Takes longer for these routes to develop. You see the stunts coming with the Eagles, and the best thing is you really don't want to have to blitz and send pressure because Stafford's good with that.
Almost
keep
got
it
that
going.
Football. Almost got that football. Back him up 2nd and 17. Stafford from the 23-yard line in the gun. Kyron Williams moves to his left. Nacua and Kupp are stacked top of the formation. There's a 2nd down run to Williams. Nice hold there, but Oren Burke stops his progress at the 30. It'll be a gain of about 7. So a 3rd and 10. And I think you're in 4th down territory, Josh? Maybe not. Maybe not. It's still 5:22 left.
Yeah, I think if you stop him here, I think they punt. But if they can get this drive going, I think they're going to go for it. So get this stop, and hey, you got an opportunity, just ball game.
3rd and 10, 5:11 running clock, 5:10, 5:09, 5:08. So close from another NFC Championship game. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Edge rushers are in. Nolan Smith, Josh Sweat, Morojomo. Philly showing pressure again. Will they come? Stafford in the gun from the 30. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Looks right across the middle. Throws it incomplete. Tipped. It was tipped.
Come on.
Burke's got a hand on it.
He did.
It was tipped. It was Oren Burke. He's been good today. He's been really good today. 4th and 10.
Thomas, you called it. You said,
and they will punt.
There we go. Biggest thing there, but you called it, Thomas, because they're showing pressure. They do bring it, but they back up Oren Burks, and it's right in the passing lane of Stafford. Burks does a great job to get a hand on it. That might have been complete. Good coverage by Slay, but man, that's close.
It's going to be real close because Nacua had a step. Yeah, you called. I mean, literally, they got exactly what they wanted. They knew he was going to throw hot to the right, and they dropped the blitzer out right into the window and got the stop. Snap away for Evans and a punt. He does punt it, angling right. This one is way short and going out of bounds, and will dump out of bounds at about the 20. Birds get the ball back. 4:47 to go, Josh.
Oh,
wow,
boy.
What a change in the 4th quarter. This has been a completely different 4th quarter.
It's night and day. Oh, my gosh. You're so close now. If they could pick up a couple first downs,
so close.
Milk this clock.
So close.
Frank from Philly with a 2 says, my face is as red as Thomas's face right now.
I'm so red right now, guys. You have no idea how stressed I am. I'm so stressed right now.
Curtis with a 5
right now.
Says, Curtis Backman has been clutch. I guess Bring Back Man has been, I can't exactly, something about Braden Man. Braden Man has been clutch. Give him some props. Oh, for sure. Yeah, with the whole, I mean, he's had to reach out there a good ways on both times of those field goals that could have been easy misses or just not even able to get the football down. So kudos to him. And then Dino with a 10 says, let's freaking go Birds. Guys, we're almost there. We are almost got this thing. There's just one more chance. I mean, opportunity here. If everybody drop a like, we're almost to, what was it? Yeah, 2,000. We're like 40 away. Oh, my gosh. The anxiety, the stress here. I guess I should probably change the scoreboard here to be 1st and 10.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, still on commercial break. Oh, my goodness.
Where are they? They're officially the 23?
Like the 22? 23? Okay. 23.
Okay. Come on, boys. We could do this.
They can definitely do it. They can definitely do it.
The strength of the Eagles offense. And you know the LA, they understand. They know that, like, the Eagles are going to try to run the football and just kill the clock, game over. But if there's one thing, Eagles running the football in cold weather, in the snow, maybe you can't get as much traction, so I don't know if that helps or hurts necessarily, but, like, couple first downs. That's it. Couple first downs.
Yep. That's all we need. That is literally all we need. Just one nice run here is all we need.
Garrett with a 5
Oh my
says,
gosh.
so happy the wife's working today. She would be scared by how much I'm yelling at the TV.
You can hear my wife yelling at the TV in the living room, and our dogs are starting to bark because she's excited and they're
yes.
excited. Oh my gosh.
My wife texted and said, LOL, or I think she said earlier something like, can feel the stress coming from your office. So it's
I'm so stressed.
definitely
I'm so
radiating
stressed.
from that. Devin with a 5 said, ditch the chair, guys, on the knees the rest of the game. Let's
I would be
freaking go,
standing if
Birds.
I didn't have to sit in front of this camera right now. I'd be
Ooh,
100%
man.
standing.
Almost there.
All right, make him use timeouts. Don't turn the ball over and go ice this puppy. Come on, take us to the title game, Saquon. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. 4:47 to go. They're up 7 on their own 23. Hurts in the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Saquon Barkley left
Go,
side.
baby,
There goes
go.
Saquon Barkley.
Go.
Big hole. Saquon.
No
Saquon's
way.
40.
No way.
He's gone.
No way.
He's gone.
Oh, my gosh. Let's go. We're going to the NFC Championship, baby. No flags.
Gosh.
Oh, my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, they did it.
That is
Oh, there it
unbelievable. You've got to be kidding me. 78 yards? Bro, he's got 196 today. You knew it was going to happen. You knew it was. And all of the Rams fans, all of the Rams in my chat saying, nah, bro, we're coming after. We're going to shut down Saquon. 196 and 2 tuds. You got to be kidding me.
Oh my gosh, 73 yards. Oh my god.
What just happened? Bro.
28-15, 4:36 to go. The home run from Saquon to seal it. Snap, kick up. Elliott is no good, but it's not going to matter. So field goals are fine. Extra points are not.
I mean, it could because it's 14 versus 13. I hate that he missed that. You don't think that it will, but golly, why did we miss that extra point? We're fine. We're fine.
It's a simple zone read, Josh, and they pulled Cam Jurgens, and it was as big of a hole as it comes. This is an 8-man box, too. Oh, my gosh. I cannot believe the whirl of emotions. Oh, my
Thomas,
gosh.
that is almost identical to the play that he made in the fourth quarter in the Sunday Night Football game. It's one jump cut to the left and gone.
Literally. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
EAGLES, Eagles. Let's go, baby.
Oh, my gosh. I cannot
Drop a
believe
like,
that.
subscribe to the channels if you're not already. Eagles are so close. You can feel it. Let me hit these super chats
close.
also. Demore with a 20 bomb. Let's go. I did not
close.
see a comment, but we appreciate it. Garrett with a 2 also said, as I said, no voice left now.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's so gone right now.
Andrew
Holy
with
cow.
a 2. Yes, there you go. Good luck to Jared Verse. Better luck next year. Finish this thing off, though. We're looking really good. 4 minutes left, 3 timeouts. You just got to continue to play consistent defense. We'll just say that.
Come on. I cannot believe they're going to do it.
Oh, there was the comment
Cannot
from
believe they're going to do it.
Demore. Says, this defense is legit and a dagger by Barkley.
I cannot believe that they just hit that. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm in disbelief. I was literally like, oh, he's breaking one free for like 10 yards. And then it's like, nope, he's gone.
Shocked. Kick out the back of the end zone. Safe
Lovely,
and secure.
lovely. Brandon King with the 2 says, thank you, Giants. Bro, seriously, if you guys want to like just drop a thank you to go to the Giants Twitter page and just everybody say thank you, Giants. Thank you for this. We appreciate it.
Literally. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this.
Alfredo with the 2. With the joyful tears. I can't take it all exactly. I think that's what it is. 10 from Diane says, you guys, thanks for being my extended familia. Heck yeah, bro. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody. Man, we are up to 5,500 people at this point.
Stafford throws on first down. That's completion up to the 45. And they're still going to the 50, and that will be Puka Nacua to the 50. But 4:24 to go. Clock is still running here. So they have time.
Yeah, take care of business. We don't need deep shots or like quick score. You gotta make him earn it here on this drive, even if you're gonna give up points.
Stafford takes the snap, 4:12 to go. Looking left, fires across the middle, and that's gonna be dropped by Robinson. And that pinballed in the air there for a second. And there was a chance. For a pick, but incomplete. 2nd down and 10. A lot of drops today. Lot of drops
yeah.
today.
Frank
Unbelievable.
from Philly with a 2 says, "Yep, I'm crying. I'll eat my words."
Literally.
Terrence
I
with a
was so
2
close.
says, "What is that? Knockout in the fourth quarter?" Yeah, it took.
That
a
was the
little bit,
knockout punch. It went as we expected. 1 point
Veronica
game at
with a-
halftime. Go ahead.
I called a Saquon 80-yarder here in the chat. There you go.
Stafford to throw, blitz coming, looks right, throws right. That's going to be caught, and that'll be Whiting for a first down, but the clock is an issue here. It's still a 2-score game with 4:02 left. It's not over yet. They're going to need to make sure to recover an onside kick if the Rams were to score.
And I did say that I wish Jake had made that extra point again, just because it'd be a 14-point lead instead of 13. But come on.
1st and 10 from the Eagle 36. Stafford takes the snap. He'll throw. 4-man pressure all day. Looks left, throws left. That's going to be almost picked. Isaiah Rodgers had a chance, and he's hurt. Rodgers came up gimpy, and he immediately checks out of the game. That is not good.
Golly, already down Q. Now you got to have.
He
you gotta
immediately
hope he's
goes
okay.
down. Immediately goes down. He's grabbing that left calf.
Oh, that's
boy.
not good.
Oh, boy.
He
Injuries
jumps
can
up.
be a little bit of an issue. And I saw
Yeah,
the calf
it's off
move
that
a little
jump.
bit there.
It's that jump that he made.
Let's just pray it's not anything serious. In comes Keely Ringo. Birds
Probably
down to
try
their
to attack
fourth
him.
cornerback today. 2nd and 10. Stafford will throw. Looks right, throws right. That's going to be caught down to the 19. And that's a catch there. I believe it is Tutu Atwell makes a catch. Okay, there's your Tutu Atwell catch. I actually needed that one. We'll take that one to the bank. So, okay, come on. My wife thinks cramps for Isaiah Rodgers. Let's hope so. 1st and 10 from the 19. Stafford right side caught Higbee for a gain of 5 out of bounds. So they have been marching well with 3:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 14. Stafford in the gun takes a snap. 4-man pressure. Looks left. Throws left. That's caught. Kupp first down to the 1. He's not in yet. He's going to be short. Okay. It gets a little interesting. Little interesting here. And they're going to go quick. 3:19 to go. They have all their timeouts. 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry to the line here. Birds quickly get set. Snapped. And that's going to be a run and stopped immediately. Oren Burks out of the backfield. Loss of 4. That was big.
That's huge.
That was really big. And that's going to let the clock run a little bit too. Oh, my goodness.
And I don't like how quickly they let him just keep going down the field, but come on, baby.
Yep, come on.
Get
Takes a
something
snap
here.
on 2nd and goal. Stafford looks right, throws right, and that's going to be
Yes.
incomplete. Good play by Slay. Trying to get Higbee for a touchdown. Good play by Slay. Slay's been great today, and Higbee checks out 3rd and goal. This is big
time.
just to chew some clock. And Higbee's looking at his knee. Okay, 2:51 to go. All 3 timeouts for the Rams. 28-15 Birds. Just take as much
Come on.
time as possible and keep them out of the end zone. They're backed up at the 5. This is a 9-play drive. They're already taking 66 yards to get to here. 3rd and goal. Kupp in the slot. Stafford takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Stands clean. Throws right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Right in front of Slay. I thought he'd have to knock it down. It's Kobe Parkinson for the touchdown. All right, that'd be a 6-point game. All right, just don't do anything
I'd be
crazy.
feeling better if Jake made that extra point again. I'm just saying.
Don't do anything crazy.
I think we're okay. I think we're fine. There's not a lot of time left, but man, again, you just really wish that Jake had made that extra point. Whew.
It's not even the 2-minute warning. Gosh, I'm just scared. I'm just terrified right now. I'm just terrified. That was such a quick drive.
Yeah, a little easy there.
Here we go. They're going to kick the extra point. This is critical here. Snap, hold, kick, up, and good. 6-point game. So Philadelphia is going to have to get a couple of first downs, or they're going to give the ball back to the Rams with a chance to win. This game is not over by any means. It is not over.
Oh, not over. We're still, I mean, this is the position that you'd want to be in. Like, let's just face it. This is the position that you would want to be in. Having an opportunity. We said it before, right before they had it. It's the strength of this team. It feels nerve-wracking because we're right back there, but now it's like, okay, pick up 1 first down, maybe, right?
They
Two
went
first downs for sure.
Probably 2 because of the 2-minute warning. They have 4 stops.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was that? That was a minute 48. That's the issue. 10 plays in a minute 48 that they went and scored a touchdown. That's the only. Defense has been really good today. That's just the one time that you kind of play a super soft, let them take whatever they want necessarily. But come on, we're okay. We could get this. Judo with the 5 earlier said, Chiefs fan here in KC. Great stream. You guys ready for a rematch? I'd be fine with that. Let's meet in the Super Bowl. Take care of business
Fine by
here
me.
first.
Take
Peter
care of
with the
business.
5
This is not over.
says that was fun. LOL Go Birds crushed the Commanders. That was earlier. Yeah, we just got to take care of business. Vin with the 2. Crowd went nuts. EAGLES. Eagles.
28-22, 2:48 to go. All 3 timeouts for both sides. A 3 and out here would put us in a very scary situation. Oh my gosh! All of a sudden, I was. Oh my gosh! I cannot believe we're back to. It's gonna be on. Come on.
Albert with a 2. Josh, remember I said 35-21, 1 touchdown, and it comes true. Yeah, bro, I'd take a touchdown, or I'll just take get a first down, a couple first downs, run out the clock. Let's just please get this thing done.
Here we go. Birds up 6. 2:48 to go, 4th quarter. Rams can stop the clock 4 times, including the 2-minute warning. Hurts in the gun from his 30. Barkley to his right. Receivers stacked at the bottom of the formation. Take the snap. Turn, give Barkley up the middle, and he's going to get 3 and be tackled down, and the Rams will burn their first time out. You can't go 3 and out, Josh. You cannot go 3 and out. Cannot go 3 and out.
Yeah, definitely not.
Boy, it's silent in the stadium. I cannot believe how quickly the Rams went down the field. Cannot believe how quickly the Rams went down the field.
Lightning fast. We're okay. We're fine.
Please,
we got this. We can do this.
Time out on the field.
Look, again, this is the strength of this team. Right? The Rams have 2 timeouts. This is the strength of the Eagles team. Run the football. You need the yards. You got Saquon Barkley. You got the best O-line. Run the football. You just did it before. You broke Saquon for a 78-yarder. Come on. 7 yards.
They have 280 on the ground today on 32 carries. 2nd and 7 right now. First downs are worth their weight in gold. Pistol formation from the 33-yard line. Hurts will take it and keep it. Rolled left. He's going to stop and take a sack. A big sack. He lost 10 yards. Holy cow, we're going to get the ball back to the Rams. We're going to get the ball back to the Rams, only up 6. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Like, I don't know if he could have just thrown the football away there. Like, that would have been...
Yeah, but then at least gets him to burn a timeout, I guess.
Oh, boy, yeah, that's true.
Smitty is wide open. If he had time, he had no time. I'm sick. They're really going to give the Rams a chance to win this game because of that stupid kick from Jake Elliott. Jeez, like 3 minutes ago, we were winning the game and we were done. 3rd and 19. He just handed off and hope for the final timeout. Golly, I cannot believe this. It's going to take the defense down 2 corners to somehow get a stop and win this game. 3rd and 19.
Do it. They can still do it. It's going to be tough, but they can do it. Come on, guys.
21-yard line.
Come
on. What do you got? You had a miracle run here. 3rd and 19. 2:39 to go. Hurts is checking around. You don't throw this ball. You do not throw this ball. You run this ball all day. Got to hurry. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to give to Saquon Barkley up the middle, and he's going to get about 6, and they'll punt. So Rams will burn the timeout, and that was about as bad of a drive as you could hope for in that scenario.
Okay, got to ask the defense. Oh, my gosh. Bounty's asking why run on 3rd and 19. I mean, it's you got to give it to your defense. You got your best defense. It's the clock. You force them to use a timeout. They have the 2-minute warning, 2:35. They just went a minute 48, so they have enough time. Oh, boy.
I'm stunned how quickly the Rams scored. I cannot believe that. They will get the football back with a 6-point lead. Protecting on defense. Come on, guys. You got to get a stop. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. 4th and 13. Punt coming from Braden Mann. He needs a boomer.
See what they could do.
Snap. Kick away. Angling right. This one is not that good. It's going to take a bounce. and it's a good bounce all the way down to the
lovely.
20, 19, 18. That's a really good bounce. So they got to go 90, 80, 8 yards?
82 yards. Okay, come on, defense. We can do it. We got this. Come on. We get a turnover, something. This is an opportunity here.
2:23. Rams will stop the clock one more time at the 2-minute warning. That's it. No blown coverages. Who's going to make a play to send the Birds to the next round?
Oh, boy. Come on, boys. We can do it.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sick. Stafford went down in less than a minute and 50 seconds last drive. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Takes a quick snap. Looking right. Throwing right underneath. Caught. Higbee down for a gain of about 6. Tackled quickly by Darius Slay, and they'll hurry up. 2:14, 2:13, 2:12, 2:11, 2:10. Stafford hurries to the line from the 24-yard line. Takes a snap, 2nd and 4. Looking left. Throwing left. That's caught. First down. Kupp at the 30. Spun down, and also back in is Isaiah Rodgers. That's a 2-minute warning.
Okay, good. Good that Isaiah Rodgers is at least back.
Problem, Josh, here is you're going to play such soft coverage, they can dink and dunk right down the field.
Yeah, probably a little bit. Keep everything in front of you. Oh, boy. We're okay, though. We can do it. This is.
Jeez,
it's been the best defense. They've answered the call. They've done it all year. I know that it's asking a lot from them, but oh man, they got 2 turnovers for LA today, 0 for Philly, 0 turnovers. Like, you're winning the turnover battle. You've got basically equal on yards, time of possession. Eagles leading. It's just defense one more time. I mean, you'd ask them, can they get a 3rd turnover? Can they just get a stop?
This is literally the Jaguar game. This is literally the Jaguar game. Big lead all of a sudden comes down, and it wasn't a 6-point game because I think they could have scored to win it.
Yeah. Or 5-point. Was it 28-23?
Yeah. Please get a stop.
Come on, boys.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sick right now.
They could do it, though. We got to have faith. Got to have faith in the defense. Albert with 2 said, it missed extra point killed. That would be, I'd be feeling so much better. And we said it a second ago on the 28-15. When Jake missed that one, I'm like, man, it's still feeling good because it's 13, but make it 14, Jake. Please don't be the one, it'd be killer. If that's the cost of 2 extra points. I mean, there's other things in this game, but okay, we got this, baby. Come on.
Still waiting on the 2-minute warning. Oh my gosh.
See, defense 4 sacks on Stafford today. Jalen with that other one gets 7 sacks. So yeah, that's
the Rams went so fast the
great.
defensive line just couldn't breathe.
Yeah,
they couldn't get set. You almost need a couple incompletions on this drive to make sure that they can reset and get some pressure.
Let's see. Alexander with the 2 said big Coop is going to come through.
Oh my gosh, the link would explode if Cooper DeJean picks this off to win. Here we go, back from commercial break.
Come on.
Snow is blowing. 2 minutes to go. Ball at the 30. 1st and 10 for the LA Rams. Down 6. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on, baby. We got
defense.
this thing.
Come on,
You can do it.
defense. Stafford takes the snap. 5-man pressure coming. Looking right, throwing right, deep left side. That's going to be incomplete.
Oh, no.
DeJean dropped it. DeJean had it and dropped it. DeJean had it and dropped it. That was nearly a pick. 2nd and 10.
Bro, how
Off the
many
clock,
of these? How many of
1:54 to
these?
go. Boy, it goes right into his hands. He literally has it. He literally had it.
Oh my gosh, how
I'm
many of these
so
opportunities?
sick.
Coop, you got to make it. We just had the super
It's
chat
right
too.
there. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Stafford in the gun. More pressure coming. Here comes Baun on a blitz. Clean pocket. Looking right, throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yes.
Slay, big play. Big play, Slay. 3rd and 10. Trying to get
Come on.
Nacua. Big play, Slay. 3rd and 10. 150. These incompletions give the D-line a break, too, Josh. They're big.
Yeah, it's big time.
300 people watching right
Yep.
now. 150 to go.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Big play.
We could do this.
Come on, guys, please.
One more turnover. Just somehow, baby, make that happen. Get a sack. Anything here.
3rd and 10.
Oh,
Ball at
come
the
on.
30-yard line. 1:50 to go. No timeouts left for the
They can
Rams.
do
They need a
this.
touchdown to win. Stafford takes the snap. All-out blitz coming. Looking right, throwing right. That's going to be caught first down. They came with a blitz and didn't get there. First down for Robinson at the 40. Clock's going to run. 139, 138, 137, 136. Stafford from the 44 takes the snap. Clean pocket, looks right, pumps. Now he's going to go deep, right side for a shot, and it's going to be caught, Nacua. Caught at the 20.
What just happened? Right over Slay. Slay's right there in position, and he can't knock it down. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my gosh. John with the 5s. Keep the hope alive. We got to something defense, please, bro. Oh,
Ball
my
at the
gosh.
21. Stafford in the gun from the 21. 125 to go. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure coming. They throw it right side and complete. No, caught by Cooper Kupp, and he got out of bounds for a gain of 2. They brought more pressure that time and got close to Stafford. That stops the clock. 119. Oh, my gosh. They're going to blow it. Don't blow it. Please don't blow it. Please don't blow it. Please don't blow it.
I cannot believe we're in this situation. Defense, come on, baby. We can get something. They're getting so close. Please.
119 to go.
We've
Second
got a
and
chance,
7.
baby. Come on.
Stafford in the gun. 119. There's so much time. Ball at the 19. False start. False start. False start. False start. False start. That'll back him up. False start.
Time is not an issue at all at this point. So, 2nd and 13.
Oh my gosh, I'm like so sick. 5-yard penalty.
How in the world, though, do you allow like a deep shot on Nacua and Slay? Whew.
119 to go. Please let Jake Elliott Smith not sink us, please. Moro Jomo in for Milton Williams to get a fresh defensive line here. 119 to go, 2nd and 12 from the 23. Stafford in the gun. Philly might bring pressure again. Here they come. Baun coming off the edge. Stafford, look right, throw right, quick throw. That's going to be caught. Nacua out of bounds, short the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Stops the clock, 114. That Dejean drop, man. The Dejean drop. 3rd down, 3rd and 4. I just can't watch this.
They're going to go hurry up, too.
3rd and 2, actually. From the 13, Stafford takes the snap. Clean pocket. He's going to get hit. Sack,
oh, my
sack,
gosh.
Sack, Jalen Carter.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, that's huge.
4th down. And they can't stop the clock. 105 to go.
Bro, if I'm Philly, I don't know if I call timeout here. Like, let him get set and then call timeout.
No.
You want him to rush it?
Oh, my gosh.
I guess so. I just don't want any, like,
56 seconds.
laxing
4th and
coverage.
11. 54, 53, 52. Play clock's not a problem. It's got 22 seconds.
Oh, come on. Please, please, please.
Oh, my God, throw up. I'm going to throw up. Bird season on the line here. They need 11. Ball's at the 22-yard line.
Come on.
Stafford in the gun. 4th and 11. 5 in the play clock.
One more.
4
Just
in
one
the play
more.
clock.
Give me
3
one
in the
more.
play clock. Takes
One
the
more.
snap. 4-man pressure. Stafford looking right,
Oh.
throwing right. That's going to be
Yes!
incomplete.
We're going to win!
Incomplete.
Oh, my
It's
gosh.
over. It's over.
Oh,
They
my
did it.
gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Bro, this was the wildest, totally most unnecessary way for this game to get to and win. But, oh, my gosh. Defense at what? I mean, like, hey, you know what? It wasn't pretty. This team is resilient. They're winners. Jalen Carter coming up with 2 big plays. He puts pressure on Stafford to force a bad throw there. He gets a sack on 3rd down, 4th down, the pressure, incomplete. And Rams fans, guess what? You were wrong. Eagles getting the victory.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to
Go
throw
home with
up.
nothing. And guess what? Jalen Carter gets to 77,000. Jared Verse, you go home empty-handed, bro. Get out of here.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's
I'm
go.
so sick. I'm so sick. Oh,
Drop
my
a like,
gosh.
sub to the channel if you haven't already. Try to hit 100K subs. Well on our way. I am in total shock, and at the same time, too, bro, this team just, that's all they do. They win. They're winners. Oh, my gosh.
Holy cow. Holy
Thomas,
cow.
there are no words. We've done just about every single game this season for the live stream. There has been, obviously, the implications of this and what it means. There has been no game that has been the up and down, ebb and flow, especially talk about the fourth quarter of they're going to win, oh my gosh, they're going to lose, oh my gosh, they're going to win, and you go back and forth. The defense gets the stop whenever it matters most. Oh,
It's the all-pro.
I need
Carter,
to go down and pass out. I
all-pro.
am going to die.
It's the all-pro. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that.
Bro, we did it!
Cow.
Let's go! Play the
Holy
freaking
cow.
song!
Holy cow.
Jasper with a 2 bomb says, this game was absolutely crazy, OMG, and guess what, bro? We're going to be hosting the NFC Championship game.
Oh my gosh.
Thomas, are you gonna live? Are you be okay?
I've never felt more sick in my entire life. I thought for sure I was gonna throw up. I'm like shaking so hard right now.
Yeah, I just need to go and like take some medication.
That's the wildest
just
playoff
chill.
game I've ever seen. And besides the Super Bowl, that's the wildest one. That's the wildest one of my life. I have never gone from the high of Saquon's touchdown to the final 5 minutes of that game. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm right there with you, yes. Heath with a 20 bombs is another great stream. Go Birds, bring on the Commanders. That's right. Now we can say it. Guess what, commies? You got to show up to the link. Let's go.
I'm so sick right now. I'm
Oh,
so
doesn't
sick
matter
right now.
Doesn't matter how it looks. Doesn't
so
matter how
sick.
it looks.
I
People can
cannot believe it.
criticize because we're going to get
believe
people.
it.
We're going to get people that are going to say, oh, Jalen Hurts, man, like you guys, it's a little shaky. Everything they won, like, and I'm with you, Thomas. That is the wildest, the craziest. The emotions are completely exhausted. I might just go die here in a second, but like the team, resilient, tough, gritty, physical. Never say die, never quit. And the defense, I mean, kudos to the defense, right? Because, like, say they allowed a score in a minute 48 drive, and there's all intentions there to say that the defense is going, oh, we got this game won, right? To just kind of totally check out. Because the Saquon runs, like, okay, we can go out there and kind of make a couple plays, ball game. They got to go out there and make a stop on their heels at the 10-yard line, and they get a JC sack and an incompletion ball game. Unreal.
This team has found ways to win. Every single game this season that's come down to the wire, they found a way to win besides the Commander game. And, I mean, literally going from double-digit lead, Saquon 70-yarder, they scored so fast you couldn't blink, and then 3 and out, and Jalen takes a sack, and then they go right down the field, and it was like, oh, but they held on. Listen, Jalen Carter is going to turn out to be one of the most impactful draft picks of all time for the Philadelphia Eagles. What he did in this game, the Birds are up 1, and the punch out first got things going, and then the huge sack, it would have been 4th and like 2. The sack on 3rd down to back him up, and then pressure again. It's unreal right now. Unreal right now. Holy cow.
Oh, I got to take just a couple deep breaths and whoo. This is crazy. See a couple super chats too. I'm gonna get to those. Chris with a 2. Last time we had last time we had a crazy division game. We won it all. Also, hey, by the way, the last time that Zach Ertz played in the NFC Championship game at the Link, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Now it won't be obviously with Philly, but if we're gonna play that game, then there you go. There's another stat to throw out. David with a 2 said, "What a nail biter, but we found a way to win, bro." I mean, that's like I don't know how else to describe it. It's a complete understatement. I'm in agreement with you, but like that game was drunk. The fourth quarter was certainly drunk. Quasi with a 5, just checking in, boys. Making sure we're live. Thank you for that. Can actually watch the game tonight for once. Let's freaking go.
Yes, we can relax and enjoy it. Oh my gosh. Meaningless playoff games after your team has already won are probably the best football games in existence. It is the most fun to watch. Oh my gosh.
We could just chill. We could chill for once. LL with the 5 said, "Go Birds. See you boys next week."
Next week.
I think we got to go, man. We can officially
have to go
finalize. I'm like 99% on pull the trigger. So
we might have to go to
just
it.
Putting that one out there, like people, we're probably going to be at the Link next week. So
got to look at
we'll
flights.
See. But yeah, it feels very likely as of right now. Dylan with the 20 bomb says, "Great stream, fellas. Thomas, if you need a good cardiologist, I can shoot your recommendation."
Dude, you have no idea No idea how sick I am.
Oh
right now.
my goodness.
I am like so sick right now. It's unbelievable. Like
Bro,
I really could throw up right now. I really could throw up right now.
I hardly ate anything today, and Sandy, my wife's going like, are you sure you don't want to? I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I didn't sleep great. We talked about that at the Open. It was one of those games coming in because you know what's in front of you and what you can do in the NFC Championship game by hosting that. And sure, the Commanders are good. Jaden Daniels, give them all the credit in the world, right? They went to Detroit, they won. But it's a divisional game, and the Eagles are hungry. And I think that, look, I'll just say this. I think this is a good thing for what the Eagles just went through. I know that it killed all of us. It took years off of our life. We'll pay for it eventually. But right now, the Eagles win. They move on to the NFC Championship, and it serves as a little bit, not necessarily, you could call it a wake-up call, I suppose, but just like a reminder to say, even with the Saquon touchdown and score, I mean, Thomas, you were saying it in the first half. Think about, we could list probably, 10 times that there's missed opportunities. The Eagles could have won this game by 20 points, but all the missed opportunities allows it to be last second, and you got to get bailed out or, defense stand up for a stop. But again, it goes back to ultimately you got to win, and that's the only thing that matters.
Cannot believe it. Saquon, 30 touches, 230 yards on the ground. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was his number. Holy cow, man. Holy cow.
Patrick with a 2 says Jake did make some tough kicks. Bad game from him with a question, or questioning if it was a bad game from him. Bro, I'm going to say yes. Like, I know he made some clutch kicks. It's a bad game. You can't miss 2 extra points. It didn't cost us here. It's a bad game. I'm sorry. Playoff caliber team, you want to go where you want to go, he needs to be better. I totally get it, and I know I'm going to get a lot of comments of people saying, yeah, we still won, doesn't matter, Jake did enough. You got to be better than that. You can't miss 2 extra points. The margin for error gets incredibly small. It's going to get smaller next week. It's going to get smaller if and when we get to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, it's not a good game from him.
Commanders next week. Who would have thought about that? Sorry,
I did not envision that, I'll be honest. But it's funny, the only game that we've gone to this year was a Commanders game at the Link, and if we go back, it'll be another Commanders game at the Link. Did not envision that was the NFC Championship preview, but long shot with a 20 bomb says Jalen Carter Hall of Fame performance. Bro, you're not kidding. I mean, the amount of double teams that he had, and then the very small glimpses and moments that he got one-on-one, just dominant. I mean, just a game wrecker, and you knew that meant all the world to him in those last couple plays. How good is Jalen Carter?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty darn good.
Alex with the 5.
Darn good.
Running through all these, dude, we appreciate everybody. Seriously, again, like this, the chat was wild. We got up to like almost 7,000 combined viewers.
Yeah.
Crazy amount of likes. All the super chats here. Alex with a 5. I hate that prevent defense Fangio calls at the end of games. Yeah, we've had moments, haven't we? But
they started they blitzed quite a bit on that final drive. They played a lot more prevent on the second to last drive. I feel like they blitzed a lot.
Let's see. Where was the other one? Oh, I missed this one. Super chat. Nick with a 2 said the Breadman equals the closer. No lie. Big time from Nolan Smith. The game that he had there too. Keisha with a 5. KC been playing games like this all year, but they find a way to win because they're good. But whenever we do it, we're just lucky, which that'll be very interesting to watch this week. I'm sure you're going to get people that are, the Eagles are kind of fluked out. They lucked out into it and everything, but said stop it. Defense and Saquon came through. That they did. Be interested to see Jalen's knee injury, to what extent. Zay came back. That's good news. Q's shoulder, does that keep him out of the NFC Championship game against Scary Terry? We've seen the go back and forth there. Will be a something to keep in mind on. Luca with a 10. I don't see a comment. We appreciate the support. Tony Cadillac with a 5. I hope we get Q back. There you go. They're in trouble without their identity shutdown DBs. I don't trust Rodgers enough to hold in crunch time.
It's going to be the question of the week, I think. Question of the week.
At the same time, though, like, I understand it, Tony. I get it. But Zay is not as lockdown coverage. I agree with you there from what we've seen. But Zay's a little bit more opportunistic. And I know it didn't pay off in this game, but it feels like you get one more, that speed is a difference maker, and it's like deceptive speed. Sometimes guys don't test it on cue. On Zay, they're like, oh, I got this shot. And you saw Matthew Stafford had an interception waiting that Zay wasn't able to make or come down with. But ultimately, we got to just shout out for Slay. I know he got beat on that last one, but other than that, dude,
he was great.
Locked down, making plays all game.
He was great.
Kudos to him. Bob Paul with a 2. So thank you, Jesus. Go Birds. Yes. Take a sigh of relief.
Literally.
Get it done however possible.
Literally.
Andrew R with a 2 says, what a game. Praying Jalen is good for next week. Yep, we will be monitoring that.
I mean, he seemed to be okay.
Yeah. Just wonder how much it might be limited him if it's a sprain or anything like that. But we will have game recaps, videos, and everything else over the upcoming week. So there you go for keeping up to date. Vin with a 20 bomb said, thanks. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, because it was at the first time at the link, but also first time. Thanks for the experience. First time ever. Thomas Mott, I need a new inverted black Philly hat. I lost mine and tried to reach out a while back, but they are.
I'll see if I have some extra ones.
Still able to be
See if I have
made.
some extra ones.
Okay. There you go. And Pluto is better with a 5. Didn't see a comment. We do appreciate it, though. The support there. Daniel with another 5 says, I'm going to be honest, I'm nervous. We need to figure out how to be way better on offense. Saquon, I love him so much, but maybe this helped. Okay. Here's what I would say to that. And we'll have a lot more on the Commanders, so we're not going to deep dive here. But, like, the Lions yesterday had an insane EPA offensively, like an efficient offense if you take away the turnovers. And maybe that's nitpicking and say, well, you can't do that because but like besides the boneheaded decisions that that Jared Goff made, Jalen Hurts, he didn't turn the ball over. Sometimes, yes, it's irritating if someone's like, well, he needs to throw the ball quicker, or he needs to get it down the field. Didn't turn the ball over. So if you're still punting and you have the number 1 defense in the NFL, it's a game changer. So it's going to be a good game. I'm not saying Eagles win by 20, but it's one of those that I'm still feeling confident about. Lots to break down, lots to get into. Commanders are without their best blocker in Sam Cosmi, too, tore his ACL, so that's a huge changer in terms of their run game, also pass protection. So lots of storylines, lots of things going into the NFC Championship.
We're 1 win away from the Super Bowl. 1 win away from the Super Bowl.
That is nuts.
That is crazy. Oh, boy.
John with a 10 said solution. Going back to Jake, said Jake kick field goals, but we start going for 2 after touchdowns for the rest of the playoffs. Go Birds.
Seems that way because they cannot kick extra points. The extra points are no good.
I might take my chances. Happening. You get one of every 2 and you're okay. So if he continues to do it, I don't know. You still believe in him, but the quintessential beer with a 2 says hard game, hard weather. We won. From Kerry, England, I suppose. We appreciate the 2. There we go. Matthew Bear with a 20 bomb says, Kellen Moore is a disgrace to this city. Oh, my gosh. He was allergic to quick passes when they were working then decided to use one when Saquon was hot. I get it. I know this is, again, just little outliers, and we can break it all down with the game recaps. Kellen Moore dialed up the perfect play call to Dallas Goedert on that screen pass. Mekhi Becton is the one who deserves the blame for that, and it's one play. But for that one play, Mekhi Becton ruined it. If he stays right along the line of scrimmage and is not a lineman downfield, the Eagles have the ball at the 3-yard line. They score a touchdown. Probably totally different game. I know it's a lot of what ifs, but Kellen Moore was not perfect. He was not, firing all cylinders. But, the Eagles won. They won. They scored 28 points. They lean on a defense. Night and day difference. Josephine with a 10. Go Birds. I knew we could do it. Slugfest in the snow. A lot of back and forth with the anxiety, but I do love the confidence and sticking with it. David with a 5 says small donation toward the NFC Championship travel fund. Let's go.
There you go.
Saquon for MVP. David, we appreciate that. That is definitely going to go to good use. Then with 10 more, bro, let's go. He says, I'll pay for it. Josh has my info. Oh, yeah, for sure. I got the info for the black snapback for the Philly inverted. So
let me know.
If Thomas can find it, I will for sure
Gotta find it.
T. Grant with 2, just running through a couple more of these. I like 34 NFL teams are telling us what they think. Maybe they meant 31 because there's something like that. I like that all the other NFL teams are telling us what they think. I think that's where he was going with that comment. So, there's going to be criticism, saying they're frauds, lucked out. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, they won.
Who cares? We're in the NFC title game, and that was the hottest team.
I don't care how it looks.
That was the hottest team. Literally the hottest team.
Oh, love it. Shane with a 5, 2 missed interceptions. Actually, you know what? Before I do that super chat, Thomas, that's a fantastic point. So many times we talk about in these playoff runs, these teams are not created equal. Just because a team has a certain record, you go through the playoffs and they get hot at the right moments, and we've seen a team go all the way through. The Commanders is one good example, but the Rams, same thing. They did that to Minnesota. They came in. They were confident. They weren't scared to play in Philly. They showed up from the snap. there were opportunities for Philly to run away with it, but they didn't, and LA hung around. So kudos to them for that, but survived in advance. That's really the only thing that matters. And then here's the Shane with the 5. 2 missed interceptions, 2 drop passes by AJ, 2 missed kicks by Elliott, 2 points off of safety. We need to clean that up, but, ultimately they won.
Yep. I totally agree. I'm just at a loss for words. I mean, I'm still, stunned. I'm still, absolutely stunned right now that this happened. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. This is just nuts. Okay. Let's see. I got a couple more of these, and then we'll see. CJ Deacon with a 5 says, defense carried Hurts 1. Let's see. Defense carried Hurts 1 pass. Hurts 1 pass if the first read isn't open. He needs to be better, but fly Eagles fly, baby.
Hey, if Jalen Hurts is so trash, they're going back to the NFC title game. So, it's there's only so much that you can ask for if he goes back to the NFC Championship game. I mean, goodness
Not bad
gracious.
to be garbage and make it to the NFC Championship.
And make it the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. There's been worse before. Shady with a 5. AJ had 2 big drops worth 45 to 50 yards and people blaming Jalen. Crazy stuff. Again, that's a totally fair point because if
the AJ
AJ
Brown
makes
pass.
that catch, it's
facts.
It's Jalen instead of 128, he ends with 170.
Yep.
And maybe a touchdown if you're throwing it there. Who knows?
Great point. Yeah.
Michael Heft with a 5, 487 yards against the Rams in 2 games. Who's your daddy, Rams? Thank you for that, Michael. Troll him, baby. Let him hear it.
Saquon should be a partial owner. Partial owner.
Legit should.
Partial owner.
Mike
literally.
Bullock with a 10. Again, we appreciate these super chats. Y'all are the best. I'm just running through these things, but y'all, the support is just insane. Mike with a 10. Seems like Goddard is the only answer for the blitz. That's a fantastic point because, man, he was open. He only had 4 catches, but it was 4 catches on 4 targets. And how many times was it in a crucial situation? It's like, oh, there's Dallas Goedert over the middle of the field. Big play. Justin, 5. I wanted Detroit, but I'll take a rematch with the Commanders. I kind of wanted the Commies.
I kind of wanted the Commanders. I don't want to go to Detroit. That's that's the big thing. I'm pumped to be back at the
host.
Link.
Yeah.
Let's get a rookie quarterback back at the Link for real.
Yeah. Let me host. Jaden Daniels, he's primed to potentially turn the ball over a couple times, get that running defense. Jahmyr Gibbs, look, say what you will. Again, we'll get into a lot more of it, but Commanders won. Their defense could not stop Jahmyr Gibbs to save their life. And if you get Saquon Barkley now, you got to love that matchup with his offense. James, which, by the way, I think the opening line, for people wondering, Philly favored by 6. So just the opening, it sounds like that's where I've got checked multiple.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
But,
I think it's 6.
According to a couple, I think that is. So James, a 50 bomb. Beers for the boys next week. Just drink one on my behalf. Okay.
Heck yeah. Appreciate that.
We appreciate that, James. A couple more of these here. Detrell with a 5. Jalen was having these types of shaky games last time we went to the Super Bowl. Get him to the big game, and he will ball out. Trust. I mean, that's real because we were at the NFC. You were at both. You were at the Divisional and in the NFC Championship. But in both of those games, Jalen didn't have to do a whole lot because it's like, okay, Giants get up really quickly, running game. Niners game, defense, run the football, blowout. And everyone kept saying the exact same thing. And then Jalen goes and, 300 yards, multiple touchdowns, running, passing, just dominant. So, Jacob with the 2. Best Eagles podcast. Cheers, Josh and Thomas. Go Birds. Thank you for
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that for sure.
Let's see here. We got, sorry, just continue to run through these. These are just coming nonstop, which I'll eventually get to everybody. Nolan Rogers, 5. Never sent a super chat before, but wanted to say thank you guys for a great season so far. Not done yet, though. Not done yet, though. Keep up the great content. That is facts. That is facts, Nolan. We are not done. We got a ways to go. Realistically, we are cheering and hoping for 3 more weeks. One day at a time. Go 1-0. That's what they did. Dylan with a 5. Silent hero has been Jalyx Hunt. Almost makes you forget how awful Huff is. Bryce Huff has not even hardly seen the field.
I don't think he played. If he did, it was meaningless snaps. Yeah. I mean, Hunt played almost as much as Nolan Smith did, and that's basically what it was. So, man, job's not finished, though. Jeez, you get a chance at the NFC title game next week. It's crazy. It's crazy they're going to get a chance.
It's so hard to believe just because of how this game was. Oh, the up and down and everywhere else. Andrew with a 5. I'm about to throw up. Reminds me of the 2017 division game. Go Birds.
Yeah. Very similar, right? Very similar.
That felt like they would
Very
for
similar.
sure lose the game. That is
Yep.
a great point. Matthew with another 20 bomb, bro. Appreciate that. Says it's going to be annoying to see everyone blame Hurts when he placed perfect balls that were dropped by receivers, and Moore seems to hate slants.
It's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying.
It is.
It is very annoying.
Because if we take the A.J. Brown, we already mentioned this, but the A.J. Brown one, the Smitty, which would have been a catch if he doesn't have a defender just tee off on him. And again, that'd be another 50 yards.
Yeah.
You have a couple of the over the middle to A.J. dropped. There's been multiple during that game for sure. So, but Jalen doesn't get the benefit of the doubt there either. Tyler with a 5. All things considered, you can't even be mad at Jalen. He would have had 200. Well, okay, this is perfect on time. He would have had 200 plus yards if AJ caught those passes. Hashtag I need to win the next giveaway.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
We're getting
to you.
close.
Good luck. To
We're
you.
getting close. That's for sure.
That
We're getting
we
really
are.
close.
Hertz News with a 2 says, Mott, we did it. Oh, my days. I was so scared.
I was too, man. Holy cow. I was too.
How did it
was
come to
too.
that? But, man,
Yep.
it happened. Jeremy Lewis with a 10 says Carter's the best defensive player in the league. He came in clutch, forced fumble, and a key sack. You're not. That is so legit. Jalen Carter, even as an All-Pro, as we were talking about this on Wednesday, is so underrated. It's 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, pass deflected, 3 quarterback hits.
Crazy.
How insane, bro.
Crazy.
Moro, Jalyx gets a
Holy
sack
cow.
too. Big E with a 2 says, I'll buy you a beer at the game. Let's go. See you there. All right.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Again,
You got any ticket
99%.
hookups? Let us know. You got any ticket hookups? We're gonna start looking.
I am
They are not cheap.
convinced to make it happen. Let's just say that. We got a ways
Okay,
to go,
well,
but I am just convinced to
we'll
make it
see.
happen. So as Thomas said, yes, if you got a hookup, let us know. Somehow, some way, we're going to make this thing work. Tony with a 5, praying for the love of God it doesn't snow again. No, it's not home field advantage. It's levels.
I kind of
or
agree.
it levels the playing field.
It helps if you're in front, right? If you have a lead, it helps. But it's. I would rather it just be a cold, clear Philadelphia Sunday afternoon. That's kind of my hope, honestly.
It's a very good point. The early forecast, for people wondering, is a high of 38, a low of 21, but no snow, no precipitation,
there you
just
go.
some cloudy weather,
Cold.
little overcast, but yeah, it'll be cold. I would certainly take that. Shady with
would
another
too.
5. Jalen disrespect is getting wild, to be honest. That it is.
Yep.
Dude's a winner.
Yep.
Dude is ultimately a winner, and that's all that it comes down to. Win, survive, and advance.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
I think I ran through all the super chats, so we appreciate all you guys. We are, as everyone else is too, and I'm seeing a lot of comments also on this, but completely emotionally spent. So
I'm
Thomas-
drained right now.
Bro, that was so much fun, and that was also so much of a lot of other things. So
Holy
I'm right there with
cow.
you. I need to just go lay down and pass out for like a couple hours. I really want to watch the Bills game, but I feel like I might lay down and just pass out. So
I
we'll
might
see how
fall
that goes.
asleep. Yeah. Yeah.
But NFC Championship game.
There you
were
go.
doubters.
We'll,
There were so many else.
we'll recap it this week. Stay tuned.
That we will.
We're still working. We're still working. Love it.
Matt, we are. You got to love it. Shane at the last, the buzzer with a 10 says, cheers to a team win. Thanks for that, Shane. Everybody go enjoy. Go enjoy. Celebrate. Eagles in the
Relax.
NFC Championship. If you watch
you
the
go.
Bills and Ravens, cool. You can relax there too. But have a great rest of your Sunday. Game recaps coming out probably tomorrow. Several other videos as well. Stay tuned. News on Jalen. Everything else. Brandon with another 5 real quickly. I'll hit on that. We need Dotson to get more involved. That'll open up the offense, force the defense to be more honest. We are too one-dimensional. Well, two one-dimensionals got you to the NFC Championship game so far. So
Yep.
so far so good.
So far, so
again,
good.
Appreciate all you guys. Thomas, it was unreal. Let's do it again next week, or maybe let's do it at the link and actually see it in person.
There you go.
But let's get the dub.
There you
Either
go.
way. For everybody else, make sure to hit a like, subscribe to the channels if you haven't already on your way out. And as always, y'all know what it is. Go Birds.
Go Birds.